I don't know why. This is going to sound stupid as fuck, right? But when Robin Williams committed suicide, right? I don't know why I broke down into depression, right? I just felt like, wow. I've only watched like 2 of his movies. I don't give a fuck about this white man, right? But somehow this guy, right, who was, I don't know why, maybe in my mind I was thinking, he's such a happy person. He's always smiling. He took his own life.
You snapped a bit, bro.
Yeah. And then I started breaking down, crying in the living room and shit. On the carpet. Then my dad told me just...
How old were you, man?
I was like 21.
Oh, quite a while back.
Yeah. Then my dad was like, can you not cry on the carpet? It's going to get it wet. Welcome back to Yamcha Sessions. Today, we have Harith Akma from the Comedy Podcast.
Hi, in Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year.
Thanks for coming on the podcast, man.
Happy to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. A bit of context, Harith's podcast, the Comedy Podcast, I think if I'm not mistaken, the last time I checked is top 10 in Malaysia.
I don't know, man. I don't look anymore.
You don't look anymore?
It's bad for my mental health.
Wow.
Oh, shit. But yeah, man.
Just don't care.
He's competing with the likes of Joe Rogan. Basically.
Shit.
Yeah. So if you know Harith and his podcast, you know the content that he produces. It used to be daily, right? If I'm not mistaken.
It used to be 6 times a week.
Which is savage.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Savage.
Half an hour episodes.
Right.
Yeah. Savage consistency. Half an hour a day is incredible, especially when you have to think up content. And your podcast is also most of the time by yourself, right?
Yeah, 90%.
90%. Sometimes the odd character, like your girlfriend, comes on.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
your brother once in a while.
Yes.
Yeah. But I feel like mad respect is intense what you do, man. Mad respect. But now it's 2-3 times a week, I think.
2 to 3 is right.
Yeah. I
Much
still
chill.
follow. I think his recent one was in Malay as well. And then
Yeah.
after he went back to English, he was like, sorry if my Malay was quite
Hey, but your Malay is pretty good. I've actually seen you on TikTok a fair bit.
Oh, appreciate that. Yeah.
And this was
Thanks.
quite a while back, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure if you're as active in TikTok.
No, I just don't use TikTok anymore. That
Right,
shit
right, yeah.
destroys my mental health.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's-
No offense to you, China. I love China. I love China #1, Xi Jinping.
But yeah. So I'm a regular user of TikTok, and I used to watch your videos too.
Oh,
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Actually,
Sorry,
when
I stopped.
Oh no, it's okay. Totally
It
fine.
was ruining my life. So
Oh shit.
I would rather not.
Why is it? Why was it so bad?
I don't know, man. Just gave me a lot of anxiety, I think.
Is it like...
It's too open. It's too out there.
Oh,
And I don't want to be a big podcaster. I don't.
You don't?
That's why I don't look at the charts. Because it doesn't matter to me. That's not why I'm doing this.
Why do you do it?
I don't know why I just do it.
Oh.
There's no reason.
That's a real honest answer on it.
Yeah. I just
real.
do it because there's stuff that wants to come out.
I think
Have
it's
you
like-
ever had the situation where you need to
Create
you're
it.
so horny
Okay.
and there's let's say your partner's not around? What do? Something has to come out, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The podcast is like that.
I've definitely been in those shoes.
I got like jokes and my jokes are not clean and
Yeah.
naughty.
Right.
I see.
And lately I've become an introvert a bit. So but I have these like itchy things to say that needs to come out. So I just put them on the podcast. Whoever listens.
I have the same thing with my vlogs as well. I think I'm going through this period where I don't know what I'm doing as well. But I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think if you look back at it, it's quite nice because it's a time in your life, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Then you get to reflect.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you've lately become an introvert.
Yeah.
Which implies that you weren't prior.
No, I was a big time extrovert. I love
Gotcha.
people.
What changed?
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting older. I'm only 26, but I feel like I like staying at home now. I
Right.
just want to hang out with my family, with my girlfriend, my closest friends time to time. Other than that, I just can't be bothered.
Do you think it's
Yeah.
the Rona?
Rona played a huge part. I
Yeah.
sort of got used to staying at home, you know.
100%, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that too. It's that
Now-
comfort.
Now when I go out and stay out till 4 a.m., I feel like I want to die. Like last time I used to live for that, you know. Like come on, let's go. Now I just like fuck, man. I want to sleep by 11. That's when I sleep.
I know. I know that feeling. It's because you want to be in bed by that time.
Yeah.
Because if you come back late, you have to come back, you have to shower, you have to clean up, you have to do everything, which eats into your time. Yeah, and then eats up to your day. And then it affects the next day. And then you get worried because your schedule is all like, it's like a
Fuck lah.
domino effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. I was listening to the Fashion Week podcast with you on it.
It's
Alright.
been a while.
It's been a while. I think August, right?
Yeah.
I was actually trying to research you,
Okay, there's
like a bit of
nothing.
homework. It's tough.
There's nothing. I don't got nothing.
Thank fuck I listened to your podcast also lah, because it's like a regular thing. I really enjoy it because it's short. Although like
Yeah.
ironically, this podcast is fucking long,
Okay.
and they're always like telling me you should be 45 minutes.
Very ironic, John.
Yeah,
Who's telling you you should be 45 minutes?
These two
Yeah,
guys.
I'm not saying it should be 45. I'm saying it should be shorter.
Oh, okay.
That's all
What do
I'm
you think? Do you listen to this podcast?
No, I do not.
Okay, okay.
But
Do you think it's too long if it's more than an hour?
no,
more than an hour and a half?
No. It really depends, first of all.
Mm.
But I think you should just do what you want to do. Lah. Don't worry about it.
So it's a majority thing. That's the problem. I'm the only stubborn motherfucker here. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Okay. But you mentioned how I'm going to dial it back a little bit. Actually, right, I have like more curious questions before this. I had prepared questions. This
Yeah.
was, I think, for January. It was supposed to shoot early Feb.
Yeah.
Then kind of like push lah. But I wanted to ask, right, like, I know your dad, you're mixed Bangla. You've mentioned this before,
Yes.
right? You're mixed Bangladeshi. But how did your dad like start living his life in Malaysia? Did he like immigrate here? What did he do?
So he was an engineering graduate.
Oh, okay.
And then there's no jobs in Bangladesh.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so he's like, I must make some money. So
Fair enough.
he booked a ticket here. I work, and then he worked as an engineer.
Uh-huh.
Met my mom at a second job. He was a golf caddy.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
And my mom was a receptionist at the golf club.
Cute.
And then when he saw her, apparently it was like
Sparks flew.
and then they were dancing on the golf course together, Bollywood style. And then I appeared.
Oh, okay. So it's you and your brother, right? Just the both of you.
I've got two younger brothers.
Oh, two younger brothers.
yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Which follows up to my next question, right? So you studied locally as well in SK, and all that?
No. I went to international school.
Oh shit. Which
That's why
school?
my BM sucks. I went to college Tuanku Jaffa, did my IGCSE and A-level there.
Oh, bro, your Malay doesn't suck. It's far from
Thanks.
bad. If you want to compare to us Ching Chongs, like it's
Can
a
I call you that?
yeah, you can call me Ching Chong.
My Ching Chong brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so after that you did law, right?
I did.
Why did you do law, man? Of all things,
Because it makes you feel smart, you know?
are you fucking serious?
At the time, look. This
Dude,
is
I
not a
appreciate
proud
the honesty,
answer.
man,
It's
for
not a
real.
proud answer. Yeah, but you want to be someone like, oh, look at me.
Sure.
Is that the real reason?
I
that
was
you
a
wanted to do
kid,
law?
yeah, man.
Oh shit.
I felt like I could argue a lot. And I hated school rules, lah. You know what I mean? I was always looking for loopholes and shit. So I thought, you know what? Let me just use my ability, lah. I was in the debating shit and all that.
Oh.
I don't like math.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's because I'm Malay.
Yeah. I think so.
And-
It might be why.
Yeah. And I was like, fuck science. Man. So I was like, law lah.
Oh,
These lawyers are rich as fuck, right?
it makes sense.
All the law firms are filled with. This is not how I think now, yeah. But back then, I was like, these law firms are filled with all these hot Chinese chicks, which they are right now.
They
Which
dress
they
really well
are.
as well.
The tight, short skirts, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the office pencil skirts. I
Yes.
think, right?
Oh
That's a-
shit, that was my
Yeah.
weakness. That's a terrible reason to choose any career, ladies and gentlemen.
Pencil
But
skirts.
how did you know this when you were a kid, though?
I know lawyers lah.
Oh, you knew.
No,
Okay.
look, I wasn't like that at 7 years old, man. I think I made this decision when I was 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
When I was choosing my subjects, for Form 4, Form 5.
Okay.
I was like, what am I going to gear towards? I decided lawyer lah.
Yeah.
You watch Suits. Everyone's so sexy. I want to meet a Chinese Rachel Zane or something.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Or a Malay. Who's the redhead woman? Or
Donna.
Or an
Donna.
Indian, the boss, the one with the...
I forgot. Starts with M, I think.
I know who you're referring to. I
Yeah.
can't
It's
recall.
the big boss. It's Harvey's boss, lah.
Yeah,
right?
oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god, that woman. Oh dear. Sorry, I don't know why I had to mention the races like that.
But Donna was like a game changer.
apologize.
Donna was a
Donna
game
is-
changer.
Donna,
hot.
the secretary, I had the hugest crush on Donna,
She's so
and
hot.
no
Nice.
one understood me.
Huh?
They were all
doesn't
like
make
obsessed about Rachel. I'm like, guys, Donna.
Yeah, man.
dude.
She
She's
is the best.
stunning.
I still have a crush on Donna.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she's got the sass.
Yeah,
She's got the look.
It's the sass.
Yeah.
right.
And Harvey's got like whole sass as well, but her sass just eclipses him to the point that he knows his place compared to her.
That's true. And the hair too, man. I think
And the
it's
hair, yeah, it's a
the
red
hair.
hit thing.
Yeah.
Definitely a red hit thing. Where did you do law, man?
University of Reading, and then I did my bar school in City University London under Lincoln's Inn.
Wow. After
Yeah.
everything, did you join a law firm?
I did a pupillage.
Oh, shit.
Joined this law firm with many pretty Chinese girls.
So your hypothesis was true.
It was true.
Well done.
And I was like, I hate this.
Pencil skirts kind of get old over time.
Yeah. A lot of pencil skirts on ex-hamster. I don't need to come to the office for that.
Is it because of the environment in which it's very toxic in law? Or
It's not. Look, the place I work was normal. It wasn't the best place in the world. It wasn't the worst place in the world. They paid me well. I'll give them that. But I was working. I could touch 16 hours a day on a weekday, 8 to 10 on a weekend. Saturday I was always working. It wasn't. I didn't feel good, and I was constantly not sober because
you were just trying to.
Because no, these people, right? They're so naughty one.
Oh,
they
I
always
see.
want to go out because they're so pent up. Things need to come out. It's like the masturbating thing all over again. I was
Yeah.
talking. So they're always doing like going out and stuff. So I felt and when you live that kind of lifestyle, it's very hard for me to eat healthy. I like to go to the gym. It was interfering with my gym. So to make up for all that stuff, like working, I was doing the other extreme of going all out. I gained a bit of weight. My skin looked terrible. It was just not a good time in my life.
Shit, man.
Yeah. And at the time, I didn't hate it so much. I kind of embraced that. As a young man, that's what you do. You go out and hustle and you have fun.
Right.
But when I left and then I chilled out a bit, then retrospectively, I thought, oh, that was a bad time for me, actually. Because now I'm so much happier in my chill life. I'm not ambitious. I don't want to be super rich. I don't want to own
A Lambo
cars.
and whatever.
I'm happy with a condo, happy family. So
I think,
I don't want to work hard. I'm just not a hard worker.
I feel like when you see what you have to do sometimes, and it's like a lot of sacrifice, that is
Yeah.
sometimes like, if let's say you made the sacrifice and you get a lot of money, you kind of forget that actually living life is beyond just that monetary value.
Correct.
Then after that, you're like, fuck, did I just grow old forgetting how to enjoy like the moments
That's
with
what
my
I'm
family and friends?
deathly afraid of.
Right?
The only reason I want to make, let's say, a pot of gold is if I start a family of my own. And
Yeah.
I decided to do that. So I am still somewhat financially responsible. But if I didn't make that decision, I think I would be in an atap somewhere.
I wouldn't.
In Pahang.
An atap in Pahang.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or Kuching, where my family's from. I'll
Oh,
just
shit.
chill there, man. I will probably have a restaurant or like a durian farm or something.
Yeah, man.
Like something really simple. I just want to live till I'm 65. I'll die at 65. Look, as a young man, it's easy to say,
That's true.
That's the disclaimer.
Yeah, that's right.
But my naive philosophy now is I don't need to live forever. Let me just live a simple life that I enjoy. Have my mala hot pot. have my chili palmi. I'm a huge KFC head, by the way.
I can tell from
cheesy
your-
wedges is the shit. I've had KFC all around the world. Malaysian KFC is the best.
Is it?
It is
Chili sauce,
number one. I've had KFC in Japan, which is supposed to be the shit, and it is the shit. But KFC in Malaysia is the shit.
Is it?
Weird sentence, but yeah,
it?
It's
Serious
just that-
shit?
yeah, it's that good.
I never had KFC in Japan, but although it was the plan to have it KFC during Christmas, it's a thing in Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had
supposed
KFC in Christmas in Japan.
Oh,
I hate
fuck.
Japan, by the way. We can talk about that if you want. I can't stand Japan as a country.
Bro, that is in itself. You're talking to John.
Are you
I
fucking
know.
serious?
Take it away, guys.
Yeah, let's do this. I can't stand Japan with a passion.
Why?
Was it World War II or is this? Is this not?
I tell you
Is it
what
a
they did to my
vendetta?
grandmother.
Yeah, it either is or it isn't, man. You gotta call it out.
Is it a no? It's a cultural thing.
It's
right?
a cultural thing. It's not
Definitely.
that it's an irrational disdain. First of all, anyone who's Japanese listening, unlikely, but let's say you are. There's nothing against you. Okay, it's just me bantering a bit. It's just that I feel like my worldview and your worldview as a nation and a culture is so diametrically opposed. I don't like fakeness.
Yeah.
I don't like
Sure.
a face
Yes.
people put. I want to go 7-Eleven. I'm buying fucking bread. That's all I'm buying.
Yep.
I walk in. What's that? I'm like, okay. I get the bread. I put the bread. I'm like, ugh.
Oh, wait, I know what they say. Is it? Oh, do you want a plastic bag? This costs how much? And then
No.
just-
They're just saying the random,
like the greeting,
the nice things lah. And then I take out my money. And then there's just give the money back. And then they wrap the thing. And then as I'm walking out, I'm just like, fuck.
Let me get my bread, bro.
Get off my dick. People are always like, "Oh, Japanese food is the best, man. This is the shit."
You don't like Japanese
man.
food?
Wait,
Bro, this soccer is...
wait. Japanese food in Japan is the best, man. It's the shit, man. I go, I eat. Okay, quite nice, I'm not jizzing in my pants. That's what the expectation was, you know.
Yeah,
and people
Or
tell me,
maybe hyped it up.
yeah, they hyped it up maybe too much. Everyone I know, well, gotta go to Japan, man. Gotta eat ramen in Japan, man. Gotta eat sushi in Japan, man.
Actually, ramen in Japan is not as good as the ramen here, except for the Sukumen. At
My
that one
God.
spot.
And
Actually, that's true.
I eat the ramen there. I'm like, it's good, but I feel like
Malaysia's got
Malaysian ramen is better.
Honestly, Ippudo here is solid.
yeah. I actually had...
Sankara is good. Menya Hanabi is good.
Oh, Hanabi is got like... Hanabi is got like...
Yeah.
Hanabi is
Sri
got like...
Petaling represent. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
Alright.
super underrated.
Fuck Telawi, guys. Come to fuck Mont Kiara, okay?
Actually-
Where else? Fuck TTDI, guys. Come Sri Petaling.
Actually,
Do you
Bangsar
like
got
Pretty
dead.
Lala girls? Sri Petaling.
No, 100%, man. Pretty Lala girls. Strip Taling is the
They
place
can't
to be.
speak your language, but if you talk like this, you stand a chance.
And they're short, very short.
You like
The short.
You like flat asses sticking out? Sri Petaling.
Bro, speaking facts, man.
Like spoken like a true Sri Petaling native. But I somewhat agree. To a certain extent, maybe sometimes people overhype it, and then when you go there, the expectations are so high.
We can go deeper, man.
Whoa,
The food aside. But then my interpretation of this society is one where there's a cultural look. It's basically the same all around the world, but it's so evident here. There's an elite that controls all the capital, and then they work the rest 99% of the populace to near death.
Yes, literally suicidal.
Yeah, you can just look into the anime industry, and I'm sure you guys are you into like anime or gaming or anything like
Bro,
that.
we are
But
very into anime.
Yeah, so you know what the industry is like, yeah, how they exploit the labor
For sure.
And apparently, after a bit of digging, just talking to natives there, just talking about working life, and I try not to judge them. I was just learning, but when I left, I started being judgmental as fuck, and then I was like, oh my god, you as a society, like you sort there's this facade that this is some sort of
Perfection.
utopia.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and that's why I left there only having been once, but I didn't leave with a good feeling. I just
Did you go to Tokyo by any chance?
I did.
Yeah, it's Tokyo. Tokyo vibe is kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's very cold, and then when they are like nice, they're very fake nice.
Yeah.
And it's like for the sake of doing it, because they know that you're not from here.
Yeah.
And when they know that you're not from here,
Yeah.
they treat you with this level of hospitality, which you can see through. Because it's so bad, right? They're acting. Right? Even if you're a Malaysian, right? And let's say a customer came, you'd be like, hi, welcome to the Ritz-Carlton, whatever. You say it, and then after that, your face changes back to normal. But theirs is like a permanent stitched-on smile. And it's like a plastic mask they wear the whole time when you're around. And you just know, right? The moment you turn around, they actually just don't want to be there.
It makes me very uncomfortable. It's the same reason I don't like any politician. I don't like any of them.
Not even one?
Not even one.
Shit.
None.
Nada.
None. I don't like them. I might vote for some, but doesn't mean I like you.
Right.
You know what I
vote for
mean?
the-
You gotta pick
You
your
know-
poison kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Lesser evil.
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from. Actually, I was speaking to my friend when I was visiting as well. When I asked him about how's your job, right? And if you ask a typical Malaysian, like, hey bro, how's work? You probably give the very honest truth. Work was okay lah. Or like, work was pretty shit this week.
Yeah.
Or you would say, in the rare occasion, work not bad way this week. My boss bought me lunch or some shit like that. But if you ask the Japanese, very, very rarely do they give you the truth. They will tell you, work was very good. And then they say it with such pain in their face because they know that they fucking do not want to go back to work. And they work like dog, and then they have to drink with their boss for the sake of face.
You hear about this urban legend where even after work you cannot go home because then your wife thinks you're lazy, so you have to go to karaoke.
Wow.
You heard it's an urban myth. I don't know if it's true, but there's this
Damn.
culture where
Right.
even though work ends at a certain time, and let's say your boss is gone so you can go home, you can't go home before a certain time because if your neighbors see you, then you lose face for your family. Like, oh, he's lazy, he's not out there working. So what ends up
fucked
happening
up.
is you
wife
spend
cheats
all
on
this
you.
time in the karaoke.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
or
it'd be-
pachinko.
Yeah.
You should open a karaoke business in Japan.
That's a lot.
You do
I think
great.
ship sail already, lah, bro.
Should be still already.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Yeah, you need a
Pachinko.
variation. You need a variation of it.
But I think that's also a lot of the reason why they cheat on their wives and wives cheat on them. And then
Is,
it's like
is it a thing in Japan?
it's definitely a
like
thing.
a big thing, is it? The
I
cheating?
actually don't know whether you know this, but I'm very sure Andrew knows this. But like, it's a big culture in Japan in which when you get married, you actually don't sleep in the same room as your wife.
I support that.
Wow, that's dark, bro.
No, it's not dark. Let me make my case.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. These girls are very grabby at night, man. I just want to fucking sleep. Let go of me, first of all. And look, it's not that I hate you for wanting to grab me. Not my dick. Yeah, like, they like to cuddle.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
all
it's
that.
hot, bro.
Okay, cuddling is fine. Time to time, 20 minutes before bed, 20 minutes when you wake up. In the middle, can you leave me the fuck alone? I want to sleep.
Fair enough.
Right? Those small interruptions in your sleep make up a lot throughout the day. You
that's
feel it,
true,
okay?
that's true.
If you have one uninterrupted sleep, is a big difference, okay?
Yeah.
So your partner wants to go pee at 3 a.m. It'll wake you up, and that interrupts your sleep. Or you go wake up and pee, it interrupts your partner's sleep. Day to day, like once a month, maybe it might not make a difference. But if that's happening to you every night, you might shorten your lifespan.
It's okay if you want to live until 65 though.
Yeah, true. No, but like I like my sleep lah.
The quality of sleep is definitely compromised.
And if you go back in time and look throughout history, it was a normal thing for spouses to share different beds. I'm only aware among the upper classes of England lah, and that's one example I know of where husband and wife can sleep separate. They're encouraged to have different chambers. And I think like if I end up with my partner now,
You would do the same.
I would like my own little cabin outside the bungalow. Yes. My
My
cabin. This is my
your own
space.
cabin.
Yeah. This is my space. You are invited once a week. Once a week, I'll come to yours in the house, in the master bedroom, unless I give that to my dad. I don't know. But then 5 nights of the week, leaving the fuck alone at night. After dinner, I'm chowing to my cabin. That's what I want to do.
Wow. I actually quite like being.
How do you think your girlfriend would take that?
I told her already. She's like, no lah, I don't want. Don't do that. What will people say? I'm like, fuck people lah.
That's right, man.
You know me or not? Think I give a fuck.
He is like that.
Yeah, due
Harith
respect,
is
man,
like
yeah.
that. I don't know, but it's for me. It's so strange because I feel like maybe you're right. It's a societal thing, but I feel like, oh my god, I actually really like that interrupted thing and all that once in a while.
But
but not all the time. Now that you mention it,
I'm not gonna judge you if you want to sleep with your spouse. It
Yeah.
sounds healthy to want to be with your partner all the
Yeah.
time. I'm just not a healthy guy. I need space, I need alone time.
it makes sense. But going back to the Japanese thing, it's very common because the guy wakes up super early to go to work and they want to wake up the wife, and the wife now sleeps with the child, which is like a
That's fascinating.
yeah. So it's very
Right,
common
right,
for
right.
them to do that. So like normally they split the room, the kid sleeps alone, right? Usually. But in Japan, it's the mom that sleeps with the kid until he's a certain age or she. Then after that, they just go back to their room again. So the dad just goes to work and hustle. That's why he comes back
That's
late.
a shit culture to have, man.
It's quite shit culture. That's why I always say it's nice to visit. And even that is like a 2-week like limit. And then I need to go back to Malaysia. I need a banana leaf rice at Acha. I need to fucking drive in my car because fuck the train.
Yes.
And this inconsistent weather, I cannot take it because
Why, it's
sometimes
very random, is it?
because all cold countries, even if you were studying in the UK, certain days it's fucking hot, but in the morning it looks fucking cold. So you wear a jacket the whole day. You're carrying a jacket. It's these little things that really like you appreciate when you live here.
Bro, I've been in a bunch of cold countries, and the cold hurts. The hot is uncomfortable lah.
Yeah.
But the cold hurts.
Yeah.
And I love this weather now. I don't complain about sweating my balls off anymore. I just don't.
I actually prefer if it was a bit more temperate.
You want the LA climate lah.
Yeah, LA or Hong Kong.
It's like shorts in the day, sweater at night. That's what you want, right?
Yeah,
That sounds like the perfect,
But in LA it only rains like 3 times a year. So if it rains, then there's floods.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. My girlfriend used to work in LA, so she told me it's like best as fuck, right? But the odd case that it rains,
It's bad.
yeah, and people like don't know how to react. They're like, oh fuck, it's raining, what the fuck do we do? And it's really dry. So if you have eczema or if you have like chapped lips, it's gonna hurt. It's a desert, bro. Right? If you think about it. Okay.
That was a fun segue, man.
It was definitely a very fun segue. Very, very polarizing. But I understand why you don't like it. When you talk to them, you get it. Or when I worked there for like 2-3 days, I didn't want to work there anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that.
Did they take you out drinking?
No. I just met up with suppliers and they did the same thing lah. It's like
interesting.
like when you okay, so a bit of context for people who don't know. I do events, right? So with my mom, and she told me to go to Tokyo first to go and check out the hotels because we had a client to bring there. So I checked out a few hotels, and when I was in the hotel, they would wait for me outside the hotel as my bus arrived. They would bow, and I'm like, why are you bowing in -10°C? Are you insane? Just wait inside. And he's like, no, please. And they set up the screens to say, welcome, Mr. Jonathan Ng. And I'm like, this is so unnecessary. I bet like a designer was so pissed at me. Who's this fucking asshole from Malaysia? Right? They have to like resize the screen everywhere in the hotel. Because this was just before COVID. It was 2020.
Oh, okay.
Just before. And this was kind of like, oh, you're not from here? Do you have the virus? That type of feeling.
Yeah.
So they were very fake nice to me all the way to my room. And as we entered my room, he was pointing out to me one by one what's in the room. Like, this is the bathtub.
This is the phone.
Yeah, this
These
is the
are your
phone.
slippers.
Literally. And it was a good 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
Telling me what the fuck I know, right?
Yeah, it's quite painful actually.
And I'm just like, oh, thanks. And after the 20th thanks, you're just like not saying thanks anymore. You're just like, oh.
Bro, I appreciate you saying this now, man. That was my entire Japan trip. I'm just like, okay, I get it. Can you leave me alone?
Yeah, so I told him, I'm like, oh, it's okay. You know, I get it. I just wanted to see the ballroom and everything, then we can call it a day. And I was moving to a second hotel in the same trip on the span of 5 days. So I had to repack my bag, go to a second hotel and go through the same thing. So after that, I was like, I think I don't want to work here already lah. It was a dream of mine to work there for a year, just to feel it. And now I know safely, I don't want to work there after 2 days. Fuck that. Yeah.
I wonder if it's worse or more culturally polarizing working in Japan or working in China.
I have friends who work in China though, and they say they fucking love it. They say it's so convenient.
Really?
They say it's so convenient. Everything is so convenient.
Do tell. I'm really curious.
Are they from China?
No, she's from Ipoh, bro.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah, she's doing advertising, so she moved there. Actually, I have a few lah. All of them are in advertising. So when they work there, they're like, bro, the drinking culture is amazing. Actually, people think that you're overworked, but like, it's totally fine. You work until 8, but then because you're working there and your family is not there, you don't really think about your family. You're just enjoying your life.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
I
she's
understand.
like, I never need to carry cash. You know, there's a phone charger everywhere. You know, and now they're not wearing masks some places. You know, I mean, there are some problems. Like, I don't know whether you know this as well. Like certain apps, right? If you're under 18, they just don't let you use it. So if you're playing a game, and if you're under 18, and it hits 8 p.m., they're like, you cannot access this game. Go and study.
Yeah, it's basically the government having immense
Yeah.
control over its people.
Yeah, even Chinese New Year, they didn't allow the app. Just
Yeah,
go spend
man.
time with family.
Oh.
Which is fucked up lah. But
It's fucked up, but I kind of support it, but you
the way-
shouldn't do that.
yeah.
You shouldn't do
I also just
I love
recently-
you, Xi Jinping.
I also recently found out you can't talk about or see the toys of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh
Because
yeah,
it
we need the
resembles
pose
Xi Jinping.
Huh?
Because it resembles Xi Jinping.
Yeah.
No, Pete, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Don't tarnish his
Yeah,
name like
it
that.
it never
There are
did.
bad people online who are trying to slur his name by saying he
I
looks like
agree.
Winnie the
I
Pooh.
agree. I would like to officially
Yeah.
apologize on this.
They should be sentenced to death.
Xi Jinping should eat.
So apparently, some people think they look alike, and then because of that, you can't make fun of the leaders there, lah.
Yeah. So certain things like that for sure. I think if I'm not mistaken, Jen told me as well because she used to deal with Chinese people from China.
Oh right, she did.
A bit of context is she used to liaise with hospitals in China to have partnerships in which patients would come to Malaysia to do surgery because it's much more affordable here. On top of that, the service here is a lot better. So because she was liaising a lot with them, and then when you go to China for work, you need to have like a guide of sorts. So this guide was briefing them on WeChat saying you shouldn't talk about the Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
And then the guy was...
Wait, talk about what?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're talking
What
about.
are you talking about?
I also don't know. I forgot already. But he went missing lah for a day. No shit, he went missing for
What
a
is
day.
a square?
I don't know what's a
I
square.
only know circle, bro.
Triangle also. Yeah. But basically he went missing for a day. So things like that are really intense.
Yeah.
Yep.
But my friend, she's like, but just don't do that lah.
Yeah, lah. Easy.
Yeah. She's like, there are countries like Malaysia where you can't do certain things as well.
Yeah.
So same shit what?
Correct.
Fair enough, man.
Yeah.
Compelling argument.
Yeah, like I heard in Indiana you can't have sex after 9 p.m. So it's like,
What?
That's not true.
That's whack.
Google that shit.
How are you gonna stop me? Honest to God.
I think if they do lah, if they do find out lah.
Making the rule is absurd enough. Enforcing it is a whole new level.
I'm just saying culturally it's very, very different everywhere.
Wait,
So
Indiana, USA.
Yeah, yes,
it's
yes.
illegal to have sex after 9 p.m.
Google the shit.
Maybe it's like an Alexa thing. So the government integrates with Alexa who tracks noises. So unless you fuck silently, you'll get caught.
I don't know. That's why I read. Yeah, but I think certain things like that. So I think it really depends. So that's China for you lah.
Interesting.
To go back from this very long segue, why did you study in London and why not other places?
There were a lot of hot girls in London.
Are you fucking serious,
Yeah.
bro?
Were you also 15 when you made this call? This 15
I
doesn't sound like a good year for you.
21.
Shit, not much has changed.
I'm kidding. London, because I wanted to live there for 1 year for a while. Yeah, just try it, I guess.
Why not other places though? Like, I don't know.
For law, there's no other place.
Is it? It's just UK.
It's UK. You can go Australia, you can go US, but it takes a lot longer.
I think in the US the law is different, right?
Yeah, and the law is different too. There's a whole conversion thing you have to go through, which I
Yeah.
didn't want. Which thank fuck I didn't.
Yeah. But I heard in the UK and Australia it's the same.
No, it's not.
Oh shit, only the UK.
Yeah, Australia takes long time as well.
Oh.
Really long.
My friend who did accounting, his sister went to the US to learn accounting, came back, realized it's not the same.
No.
Then she like, fuck, so went to UK, so spent double.
Yeah,
That's kind of
but she enjoyed her life, I bet. No.
I think midway you're like, yes, but then like, why am I doing this? You know?
I
Maybe
get
she finished it in hopes that she would get a job in the US. So maybe that's why she finished it. But quite sad lah.
London had a lot of good Asian food, China food. That was the first time I tried mala.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
But now you love
Yeah,
it.
but now I'm crazy about it. You know why? Because Malaysia does food right, I tell you.
Malaysia
Yeah,
does
we
food
even
right,
do
eh?
Japanese food right.
We do a lot of things right for food.
My theory is they just Malaysianize it and it fits our palate. Like if
You're probably right, but I don't want to be rational right
Yeah.
now. I just want to say, Malaysia does food right.
But then again, your argument is true until these guys overseas come here and say, how come the food here is better?
Do they say that?
A lot of my friends from overseas come and they eat here and they say, holy shit, the food is pretty fucking good. Wait.
No, it has to be an apples to apples comparison.
Yeah, like
right?
pasta and shit lah.
No,
Like
no,
pasta,
so
the pasta
a
here.
Chinese person has to come here and have hot pot kitchen and claim hot pot kitchen is great.
I have a friend named
The-
Jun Tang from China. He did say hot pot here is pretty good lah.
The Chinese person coming here and having banana leaf and saying banana leaf is good is not the same thing.
Yeah, true. I get what
Right.
you're saying. I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
So I don't know. I feel like I recently had like Chinese food in Kuchai Lama, which is like legit.
It's
China's,
cool China for a
right?
reason.
It's China as fuck. I fucking hated it, man.
I just got
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking it tastes like shit. Yeah.
I had Chinese food yesterday. It was I didn't.
All right.
Oh, in
Yeah.
China.
No, have you heard of Sunway Velocity?
Yeah.
This is the real Chinatown. Yeah,
This-
fuck Petaling Street. That's Bangla Town.
Right.
I know.
yeah,
That outdoor / indoor space, right?
Yeah. All the Chinese food
Chinese
there.
hot pot,
I
yeah.
had the hot pot. Not
Yeah.
steamboat's
not- yeah.
okay lah. It's good, but it costs a lot. And it's
Mm-mm.
Malaysian hot pot something else lah, I think. Anyway,
You thought the
I
Chinese
eat
food
the
was-
Chinese food is good,
But
but
was
it
like-
doesn't make me go like, you know, when I eat banana leaf at the place,
Acha.
that place makes me. It's an experience lah.
Acha is a,
You know?
is
Acha is
a
the shit,
local
bro.
legend. That's
Yeah.
why.
I feel like my soul is like
It's in a
cleaning
different
itself when I eat it.
When I bumped into you that day, right? My friend who's also a YouTuber, he was saying how like, bro, banana leaf rice, right? It's like the soul food of Malaysia, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, motherfucker, this guy is absolutely fucking right.
Yeah, that's right.
It
man.
is the soul
It's something
food.
we all can eat without fighting.
Yeah. And it can be vegetarian, you know?
Yeah, it can be.
I know,
It's-
right?
it's
It's
just
fucking wild.
quite
It's
remarkable.
groundbreaking.
Yeah. And the vegetables are good?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I can eat it with just the veggies.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah.
Just give me
Serious.
some papadums.
Yeah.
You know?
It's really fucking good. Especially with the crispy bitter gourd. It sort of acts like a meat flavorful
Yeah.
subsidiary. It's incredible. Yeah. Bumped into Acha the other day, that's why.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned I think in your podcast as well that you have a main job, not just doing podcasts, right?
Yeah.
What is your main job and what do you do day to day?
Family business in education. Father owns a college, so I help him run it.
Oh,
I'd rather not say the name of the college,
it's cool.
but that's what I do.
Sure.
It's quite good. Pays the bills.
What's your role there though?
Everything.
Oh, it sounds like me.
I approve the payments. I head the marketing team. I make sure the academics are not fucking around. The doing admin shit. I haven't
You
updated.
GM is it, bro?
My what?
You GM is it?
That's not my title.
Oh.
My title is just director. That's my title. But I guess for semantic reasons, you can call me that.
Damn. Education. It's tertiary, I'm assuming.
Tertiary education. Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Did your dad start the place or he?
No. So I wanted to quit law.
Uh-huh.
And then he said, "Son, I want to buy this. Why don't you help?"
I like how the accent totally just.
And then I said, "Yeah, sure. Let me help you with this transaction." So I did the due diligence for him, helped him buy the thing, and then okay, you bought it. Okay, now run it.
Shit. Was that what you signed up for?
And then I was like, "What?" And he said, "Yeah, do it." I'm like, okay,
Do you like doing it?
it's right.
He ain't from Japan, that's for sure.
I work 4 hours a day. Maybe 5. And I get to
that's
do
dope.
whatever the fuck I want. It's dope. It's dope.
That is dope.
Yeah.
Can't say the same for myself. I enjoy certain things, but not a lot. Yeah.
It's like I'm not super ambitious right now. I'm sure something will come. I don't have to find it now.
Do you think so? You're saying this is not like a cemented thing?
It might be.
Oh, it might.
I
be.
might wake up tomorrow and love education. I'm open to that. But right now I'm just very like neutral about what I'm doing day to day.
But your dad is the one that basically said, "Hey, just go run it now."
Yeah,
Sounds like the typical Asian family.
correct.
Is your mom involved in the business as well?
No, she's just chilling.
Oh, cool.
She's retired, enjoying life. Salute.
What did she used to do?
Office person. I mean, she used to run things for my dad's other business.
Shit. Do your brothers work in it as well?
My brother's an intern, a fucking useless one. I wanna get him to do shit, and then I run out of shit to get him to do. So now he's just sitting on his ass, and I'm giving him a nice fat fucking intern allowance.
Doesn't sound like his fault.
It's not. I blame myself for losing all that money per month. And I'm like, hey, yeah, you go lah. You got nothing to do. And he's, I want the paycheck though. And I can't go to my dad. Can I fire him? Because that's my brother.
But is your dad working with you on a day-to-day basis, or? Oh, I see.
He's got his own shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you technically run the whole thing, lah?
Yeah, I don't own it though. Like he owns it. Yeah, he owns it. So I'm just managing an investment for him. The idea is we bought cheap, cleaned it up, and then we can sell for quite a lot down the line.
I see.
Still in the process of cleaning it up. A lot of regulatory work, updating the licenses. Takes fucking years. COVID didn't help either.
Oh, for sure.
So after that, when we get the licenses in order, especially for international students, we got some plans to recruit students from China, working with an agent there. So once we get some students, if we can sell it at a good price, then everyone's happy lah.
Wow.
Then after that, I can fuck around till I find something else to do.
Do you think you'll go back into law?
Hell no.
No.
Oh Lord. No. When I look at my friends, some of my friends, man, life works out weird, I tell you. The geniuses who started out, right? Most of them, not all, but most of them are not lawyers anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Random
Consultancy.
things. Some of them became consultants. Some of them tried, didn't make it. Some of them went into random industries lah. Totally changed.
Mm-hmm.
So the people who were like kind of meh, had a slow start. Now, 3-4 years in practice, opening up shop. The law firms on top of 7-Eleven, those kind of law firms, but they make a lot of money. And then being promoted in whatever small law firm like medium-sized law firm they get promoted so fast, and then getting offered partnerships now. It's so interesting to see that.
Wow.
How your academic stuff only gives you an edge for so long. After that, it's like even if people think you're useless, you could just springboard everyone else, which I love to see lah.
I think Malaysia is so unique in that sense also. It's like part fortune, part like hunger. And then like when it somehow merges, the opportunity is what propels you forward so fast, right?
I think it's also taking the road not taken, or the road less taken, so to speak. If you go into a small business, you're likely to... It's easier to stand out. and there aren't structures put in place where you can only get promoted after X number of years, right? So
Yeah.
they don't have structure, and that works to your advantage.
Yes.
So it's taking the road less taken, right? If you want to take the generic road of going to your big law firms,
It's kind of like it limits the opportunities also in certain
you
ways.
abide by the constraints given to you upon
True.
the lords above.
True. Maybe I picked a too safe of a route.
You're out safe, man.
Bro, I'm working for my mom.
Oh yeah, that's pretty safe.
That's that's the safest possible.
I'm on the same boat with you, bro. I work for my dad.
Yeah.
It's pretty cushy.
Yeah.
Not complaining.
Yeah. Like everything is more or
bro,
less.
What do you say to people who are like, you didn't earn what you have, you privileged son of a bitch?
No, nobody says that to me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Odd reason. Actually, it's the opposite. They're like, why are you still trying so hard?
To what? To what?
To do everything lah. Like, why do I do this podcast? Why do I vlog? Why do I
Oh, I see.
take Japanese class? Why do I don't know, man. Then I have this like weird conversations in the middle of the night with my girlfriend when we're falling asleep, right? I'm like, do you think I'm overextending myself? Then she's like, Yang, you either overextend yourself or you go into this depression where you feel like you're not doing enough. So I think you're in a good place now.
You know what, bro? I've been to therapy recently, and I told my therapist exactly that, more or less. She sort of diagnosed me with bipolar disorder.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Did she really, like, officially on paper?
No, after some tests and all that.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So bipolar is not like you got Jekyll and Hyde inside you. Yeah. It's like I'm probably butchering this, but my interpretation is it's periods of mania followed by periods of down. Down can be anything, low energy, depression, or whatever spectrum.
I
of
do
depression.
fall into depression.
Yeah. So consider seeing someone about that, not because like you might not need therapy, you might be high functioning, but if you know you have something, you know how to
Deal with it in a way.
deal with whatever hurdles you might face. Let's say there's an important time in your life and whatever condition you have might suddenly really get to you.
And you don't know it, right?
Yeah, a lot of things can affect you. So yeah, I'm like that. I'm fucking manic about one thing. I can't do anything else even though it's stupid. For like FIFA last time, not anymore now.
Bro, I'm all about
like-
FIFA life, man.
He still plays.
Like finishing an anime start to end, I cannot stop until I finish.
Dude,
My
what the
whole
fuck?
life falls apart until I finish that.
Yes,
you know?
there is this 100% completion that you need to achieve.
Correct.
And then like I don't know whether this is true, right? But your podcast as well. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Like what is the 100%? And my vlogs also, I feel like I've been
Yeah,
doing
that was a TikTok for me. Yeah, just being manic about it, posting every 2-3 days. I must have one video, and then it caused me a lot of anxiety lah. Then when I went to the therapist, she broke it down for me, everything, and then I was like, this explains my whole life, just obsession, and then I get wrecked. So like I'm just done. I'm done with these.
It's
ups and
hard to
downs.
let go as
Yeah.
well when you're on a certain track
Yep.
and then you're doing it a certain way for so long.
Yep.
And then when people tell you, you can let go, and you're like, but what would my life be if I really let go? Will people judge me if I didn't complete a certain? But actually, nobody would give a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck.
You set this like extreme pressure on yourself. Like at the end of every year, I always feel like, oh, I need to do a recap video. I need to do like this and that and this and that. And then I realized, like, what happens if I don't post it? Actually, nothing. Nobody gives a fuck.
No one gives a shit. I quit my TikTok. Thought I thought a lot of people would care. No one cares, so I'm like, yay!
No, Fashion Week cat, they were like, hey, what you stop doing?
Oh yeah. Did I talk about it with them?
I think you did.
Did I talk about therapy or anything? I don't remember.
I don't recall the therapy part, but I do recall the TikTok one. And I think what's his name, Lucas? Lucas was telling Arnold that, see, you should get on TikTok.
You should. I mean, if you want to get a following.
He's our CTO.
Okay. What's a CTO?
CTTO.
What's a CTTO?
Enlightened.
Chief TikTok Officer.
So he posts
TikTok is great.
the TikTok. He loves TikTok. He's addicted.
Are you having fun posting on TikTok?
What I'm asking.
Not-
Engagement-wise?
Not particularly. no.
Why?
I don't know why.
Oh.
I don't know why it's not flying. I mean, when I say I love TikTok, I love it as a consumer.
I see.
But not
like
as a
watching.
content.
I like watching.
Who makes your
watching
videos?
What do you mean?
Who makes your TikTok videos, your clips and all
we
that?
just-
I edit the clip and I pass it to him and then he makes it into a TikTok.
I see.
Yeah.
It's all about the clip, man. Do you want me to get into it a little bit?
Sure.
How you can fly in TikTok?
Fuck yeah, why not?
I mean, it might change, right?
Yeah.
But when the time I was on there, it was all about video completion rate. How do you get them to watch start to end at the time?
Right.
Likes matters, but not much, very little. What matters
compared to
is
completion?
how much. Yeah. Before that, it was viewer retention.
How long you stay on it?
Yeah, as in like you can watch it more than 100%.
Oh,
Especially if
only
you watch it again
Right.
and again,
So
and
people
you
do
scroll through
loops.
the comments.
Yeah.
Your average watch time could be like 200% if it's fucking viral and people want to see the comments. But when I left, it was video completion. Now it might be different. You have to do your research, but just put your pride aside and focus on what kind of clip. Like
Holds
let's say
retention,
30% want to make them watch start to end. I always emphasize hook. What's the hook in the first 3 or 4 seconds? They'll make them curious to stay till the end.
Actually, the TikTok that you did on Sites Addict recently like got us like 20, 30 followers on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking
Quite,
hell.
actually, no, I think it was more. I think it was like 100.
I actually empathize with all of those metrics from a consumer perspective. I think it makes a lot of sense. Like
Brings value.
Like
anyway.
a good TikTok video to me is when I watch it twice or watch it till the end, or if I'm interested enough to look into the comments to see what people think about the content. Yeah, it all actually really makes sense. Like it's what I as a consumer care about.
Yeah.
There you go, CTTO.
So
Fucking hell. He's the real CCT. Me, man. I'm like the intern. I'm the useless intern.
Yeah. I don't know. You can try it, I guess. You just cut up the clip, I guess, to make it really punchy and fast. Yeah. But it's like
it's like, let's say for an example, you could the first part be I don't like Japan of this podcast.
oh, then it's a hook.
That's a hook already.
Sure.
And then they'll want to watch till the end. And then this kind of video is unethical, but it will spark a lot of views because then people start arguing in the comments. They start condemning me. They start condemning you or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But that's how you manipulate the algorithm.
Wow,
Right.
that's so fucked up. No wonder it's bad for you, man. Because people condemn you, and
you
then
can take things out of context. Look, you can play that game and you have balls of steel. You can come out winning. It's how Trump became president.
Yeah,
right?
man.
I understood the game. Saying wild shit out of context. My clips are not my whole podcast, but I knew if I like just angled it a certain way,
Confirm.
controversy, which is good. And it worked. Obviously it worked. But then I didn't feel good. So I was like, what? I don't want to play this game. So I stopped.
Wow.
Fascinating.
I think that's actually how your podcast boomed in the beginning as well, right? Something about feminism, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
You posted something about feminism, and but I mean, conversely, you also talked about something that's like the opposite of
And I
feminism.
don't regret it.
Yeah, but nobody talked about that one.
Yeah.
People only talked about complaining about
No, it
feminism.
was stupid things that women say was the TikTok.
Ah,
Right after that, I
Oh,
posted
okay.
stupid things that men said.
but nobody gave a fuck.
Nobody
about.
gave a fuck. They got angry at the first one.
Yeah.
And apparently some DAP, should I say this? I'll say it. Some DAP leaders found the first one. Okay, and one of them you're familiar with.
Okay.
Apparently they found it funny.
Oh shit! Really? Yeah. All right. Good to hear.
Yeah. So I don't feel bad about that because I didn't mean I'm not malicious towards women. Bro,
I think context also, right? Because you see the fucking name of your podcast is called the Comedy Podcast.
yeah,
right?
calm the fuck down, basically. So
There was a comment I made about Japanese girls.
What do you say?
Like because we had Japanese student exchange program. We had a Japanese student exchange program back in our high school, and I was like, actually, Japanese girls aren't that pretty. Like,
sure.
if you think about it, and Andrew was like, why they look like why they damn bad? I'm like, look like Hiroshima, Nagasaki type shit. Then they're
Gone.
like, yeah, gone, bro.
That's dark.
I mean, it was a fucking
No,
joke.
I would
right?
have laughed. But what happened? Why? Did something happen?
Bro.
Who'd you piss off?
It was, Ayo. So anyway, a really, really key search word is baby metal, which is a Japanese
That's
metal
a
band.
shit. I love that band.
You
I like baby metal.
are you
Very
fuck-
obscure.
It's so fucking bro. So
It's not obscure, man. They're viral.
yeah, they're viral.
Really?
AVA
Yeah.
Japan talked about this.
I know. It's
Yeah.
I guess it's obscure by my standards.
Actually, it's not even called-
actually never heard of it until we talked about it.
Yeah. Same here. And he's called Anaki Rajaman.
I'm not cultured lah. If I know it, it's mainstream. So
But anyway,
yeah.
I talked about that, and I was like saying how like they're not that attractive. It looks like
the
Hiroshima.
baby
Nagasaki.
metal girls.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I said the exchange program.
Yeah.
And then Andrew was like, "Why post or pre?" I'm like, "Definitely post, bro."
And then
Oh, bro.
What happened?
Quite bad lah, bro. Comment section quite bad lah.
Where?
They're just attacking me non-stop.
Instagram,
there.
TikTok?
No, YouTube clips. We have a second channel on Yamcha Sessions and the Yamcha Sessions clips. So that comment was about how like
Nice. Did it go viral or not?
quite lah, but then not for the right reason lah.
Yeah, man. You learn from these
But
things.
that's your
what?
point, right?
Yeah, that's
like,
the point,
do you want to compromise, your desire for lack of conflict to get viral?
Yeah.
Right. I guess that's the question.
Oh my god. I somewhat regret that statement to a certain extent. Imagine if I go to Japan and then immigration, they're like, oh, hello.
So Disney.
Mr. Post Hiroshima Nagasaki. I don't know.
Where will you be visiting?
I don't know lah.
Hiroshima.
Looking like that.
And I'll
No,
be
sir.
stopping by Nagasaki as well. Yeah, man. So I guess lah.
You know what? Going to Japan, I felt like the women, okay, quite pretty, but
it?
not what they told me lah. You know, growing up watching all that porn, you just think like the streets are filled with porn stars and all, and that's probably my fault for having the expectation. But I always like to tell my
Mara
friends,
Ozawa.
man, oh my god, that woman, she's legit stunning lah. She was beautiful.
She
Anyways,
is.
yeah, having been around the world, not all around, but quite a few places, I always think Malaysian women are, oh my god, the best.
I actually think so as well.
Malaysian women,
I actually think so as well.
Gorgeous.
in general, from a strictly from an appearance perspective, probably not the best.
Singaporean also actually.
Yeah, Singapore is like clearly better because they walk more inherently.
It's not just that. I feel like with the Singapore dollar, they can afford better beauty products.
so true. That's so
you
true.
can afford to take care of your body, your skin, and your hair, and everything, all shit like that. And Malaysians earn like a fucking 2.5k salary, and then like, what the fuck you gonna buy, right? So clearly
Maybelline.
the gap is there. But, and there's a big but, when you say beauty on the outside, I think if you met a Malaysian girl, chances are they're a lot more humble and a lot more like nicer. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think beauty is to a certain extent totally like what clicks in the beginning. Not gonna lie, I fell for Jem because she was damn pretty. I was like, wow, look like Japanese. Like the look, right? And
Not
she-
the Hiroshima one.
no.
Not
The
Nagasaki either.
kawaii type one, right? So I was like, wow, ons, right? But then after a while, I realized, right, it's not about the beauty, it's about her personality. And I love spending time with her,
Yeah.
right? And if you think about it, right, if you dated a really pretty girl, right, and one day she just the face, right, something happens.
What are you
whatever.
left with?
Yeah, So I think
Yeah.
what you say is totally true. I think Malaysian girls are
I
pretty,
like
but
them. Yeah.
Yeah, and-
Inside as well.
yeah, and I
Yeah,
think
same
right,
side.
if they really took care of themselves and you just grow with them, they will look fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Definitely true.
And they will look fantastic in and out.
Correct. Just
Correct.
easy on the bakute, walk around time to time.
Easy on the
You know,
No promises though. Bakute is great.
it is. I've been told it's really good. I've been told the dry one's good.
Oh,
yes,
indeed.
Yes.
But yeah, man, I really think Malaysian girls are a lot prettier. And when I go to Japan, the reason why, and this is also in Malaysia right now, they look super pretty because they wear a mask. So
What,
the-
in Japan?
Yeah.
It's like mask fishing.
Yeah, and then they look
Is that
really.
a term now?
Yeah, it is
Mask
a term.
fishing.
It's on TikTok, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And then when they remove the mask, then you're just like, oh shit. Maybe not so pretty as I thought.
Yeah.
You know when you were younger and then you go to a mall?
Yes.
And that time no Instagram, no Facebook, right? So you
Yes.
go to a mall, right? And then you look at a girl from behind and her hair looks fantastic. You're like, oh shit. That
No,
girl
this
could
was
be
the
really
Lala
cute.
times, back then when everyone had color hair, very nice hair.
And then when
the
you
2000s.
Yeah, and then you turn around, you're like, oh shit, actually
Yeah,
not that
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
You're talking to me, man.
Andrew always had that. It's like, wow, John, that girl showed her pretty. Then we look,
Yeah.
oh shit, maybe her whole house, right? All the photos, right? It's just the back of her head only. Because that's her best angle.
You're gonna go viral again. Congrats. Looks like you've made your
Bro,
decision.
we were
Controversy.
fucking 7 and 9 lah. What the fuck do we know, right? The time when we say this type of shit.
true.
And now it's such a sensitive time. You say anything on social canal one lah.
Yeah.
So no matter what you say, people will find fault in it, right? It was fucking hilarious. Sorry to segue again.
You know, we had a really good sense of humor considering we were like not even 10. Honestly, right? Like,
No, man, no,
as
that's
an-
impressive.
right? As an adult, if you try to gauge the sense of humor of a 10-year-old today, I don't think that would be your gauge.
No.
Because they were watching fucking Baby Shark and shit. You know it's different. Last time you like, if you get lost you really have to either find your parents or succumb to defeat and go to the customer service and be like, I lost my parents. And then be like,
Legit.
ding dong. Hi, we have a lost kid in aisle 5. That type of thing.
Yep,
So it's a very different dynamic. Yeah. Complete sec. But do the people you work with know that you have a podcast? Or do the students?
Yeah, absolutely.
They know.
The students know, but the people working with me, yeah, they follow me on my TikTok.
Oh shit.
And I just block.
Nice.
Oh, you block them.
Yeah, I block them. Absolutely.
I should do that too. On my
Yeah,
YouTube.
that's a good call.
Right.
I can't block everyone on Shopee though.
Oh, that's true.
It's a bit tough.
He was we had a podcast with a guy from Shopee.
And
Apparently we said some things were not meant to be said.
then?
Had to remove the podcast.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You can't just clip out that part, is it?
Bro, if we clipped
Yeah.
out that by clipping out the whole fucking video, bro. Basically, we were just... Actually, we didn't even talk much about it. It was about
Definitely.
marriage problems and all that. I don't know why. It was just like few parts, they would like take down the whole thing.
The guy said,
Yeah. I mean, it's just corporate.
Don't worry. They won't. They confirm won't watch this because I won't put timestamps anymore.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think that's the issue because when I did timestamps, it kind of creates this search thing. Because when you search on Google, YouTube, and then they have terms.
they can search timestamp too, is it?
Yeah, because the word is there. Right?
Cool.
So technically on search, right,
Makes
they
sense,
find it. Yeah, man. Going back into the past a little bit, I think I was speaking to Roshan and he was saying how you had a podcast before the comedy podcast, right?
Yeah.
And it was in Malay.
Yes.
And I think, did you do it with him or you solo or?
No, I invited guests, and the guest thing got damn tiring after a while, so I stopped that.
Oh.
Scheduling was a headache for me.
It is, man. It is. And
100%.
actually, it's something that we really take for granted. Like, when we were talking about how to get on and then like things happen along the way, you have to reschedule. It's stressful, man.
Yeah, I didn't like it because I wanted consistency, right? Once a week at least. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go solo and I'm going to stop this BM stuff because it was getting hard.
Why was it
mo-
getting difficult, huh?
My last guest was a BN politician.
Oh, fucking.
Oh shit. That must have been tough actually.
Oh yeah, he was fluent as it's like you having Shakespeare as your podcast guest.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck he was saying.
Yeah, it's like you know, but at the same time you don't know.
Yeah, and I was stuttering and shit, and I just like I can't do this, man.
Oh,
I can't do this anymore.
What was the objective of the podcast?
I
at
wanted
the
to
time?
improve my BM.
Oh,
Yeah, but then it was two things lah. I'm a bit superstitious, but I just took that as a sign to the bad feeling of like schedule headaches plus like me being out of my own depth. I just decided, this bad feeling for me, I'll take it as a sign to stop this now. And I wasn't too attached, so I was like, right, I'm gone.
how many podcast episodes did you do with
I
that
have
one?
no idea, dude. Maybe 30. Maybe.
Okay. And did you start the comedy podcast right after that?
It was running concurrently, but the main thing was that one, and then the comedy podcast was just a fun one.
Ah, I see.
Then the fun one I just kept it going.
Oh.
Then I found the TikTok and how at the time it was like the opportunity to grow a following, so I took
Right.
it. I'm thankful I went through it because if not, I won't have my following now. I have a steady group of listeners. They're on my Discord. They chat all the time.
Oh, cute.
So
Oh,
yeah.
shit, you're on Discord as well. Huh?
Yeah, I'm hardly there though.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're there, and then got a little bit of a community from my TikTok time, but I don't need it anymore. And my listeners are somehow growing, and I'm glad that I don't have to go on TikTok to do it. They're recommending it to people, so I'm just like, okay lah, I don't need TikTok
okay.
anymore. Then, like, so I don't want to be fucking huge.
It comes with
I'm,
a price.
I'm not rushing, you know. If it happens, it'll happen organically, healthily. Not the overnight success viral way. That's one way to do it. And I respect some people for doing it that way, but I can't. I want to
do you-
adjust as I
Sure.
go.
Do you think you'd be able to handle the fame? And what does your girlfriend and your family think about the fame?
My dad is like, be careful, son. You know? But me, I think I'll just, if I get to any level, I'll go there slowly. I'm not rushing.
But do you think you could handle it? Because I don't know whether I
I
could.
think if I go slowly, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jen always says she's damn scared if we become so fucking famous that everybody would just bombard you with like, he can't take a selfie with you and all that, and then you can't live a normal life anymore.
That's a real problem.
Yeah, man. Have you seen that video with Cristiano Ronaldo at the cafe?
What happened?
And he just sat down and they had a videographer just to record how many people came up to him asking for a photo. I think he was only there for like 15 minutes to half an hour lah.
Then
And
how
he had
many?
like more than 90 people.
Oh, that sucks.
He didn't even get to drink his coffee, bro.
That's like
Basically,
3
he-
photo per minute.
Yeah, he was, yeah, literally.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he was just, he couldn't, every time he wants to pick up his cup, there's a guy, and then there's another guy behind him, and there's another woman, and then just back, and then he's just drinking, and like they photo with the coffee that he's drinking. So basically, if you compounded every single photo taken by everybody, it's a time lapse of Ronaldo drinking coffee, bro. Which is quite fucked up, right? Because imagine if you reach that point, and
Yeah.
Joe Rogan speaks about this as well,
Yeah.
and he says that I can't even have a meal in peace.
I'm not gonna reach that point lah.
But you see, that's the thing, right?
gonna reach that.
First of all, we don't know what you're going to be famous for.
Yeah.
People know that you have a podcast, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be famous because of that podcast. You could be famous for other things. For example, one of my videos went viral on YouTube, and everybody knew me as the bubble tea guy. And after that fucking video, I hated bubble tea.
What do you do in that video?
I basically just tried like 5 different types of bubble tea and said best 5 bubble tea in KL.
Really?
Yeah,
You
and-
became the bubble tea guy. 'cause of
Yeah,
that?
and I fucking hated bubble tea.
Was that before the bubble tea?
It was
bubble?
during the
It was
craze.
during.
It was
Oh.
during the craze.
Yeah. I actually did it, and then it was like 200 views. I'm like, oh, I guess nobody gives a fuck. And then like I think it was like half a year later, everybody started calling me, hey, invite you to this restaurant, invite you to this. Then I'm like, why the fuck
Oh,
is
you
this
became
happening?
a boba influencer. Suddenly.
And then I checked out my analytics, and then it went my video hit like 250,000.
Nice.
Then I was like, fuck, I didn't know. Then I went to Inside Scoop for an event. Everybody was like, hey, it's the bubble tea guy. I'm like, oh no, is this what I've become? And I don't even drink bubble tea anymore. But I mean, thankfully it died down, right? So now people don't invite me anymore. And I
Yeah.
feel every time people invite me to eat, there's this pressure because when I eat and then people watch me, I'm just like,
Stop.
actually it's okay only, but it really steals the fun away from enjoying your meal,
Yeah.
right?
You feel pressure to be like, so nice.
But I am okay. So my YouTube videos are about me being honest with the food. So I do critique them. It's just that sometimes I just want to shut the fuck up and eat the food.
I get you.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I don't want to talk so much. So a lot of the invites also now I just go like, hey, it's okay, I'll pass. Because it's just not worth it, right? I just want to enjoy the fucking meal lah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and if I feel like I want to speak, then I'll speak. So I don't know whether the fame thing is something that people know. And if you look at Joe Rogan's wife, if you do a quick Google search, I forgot what's her wife's name. Her Instagram only has like 100 followers, and
Nice.
she's private.
Yeah.
And you know what's her bio?
What?
Anonymity is underrated.
Yeah.
Oh wow, shit.
My Instagram's private. I have 5 times more followers than Joe Rogan's wife.
Yeah.
Weird flex.
I only
Weird
have
in a
4 times.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
true, right? If you think about it, because everybody wants to take a photo
Yeah,
with you. Everybody wants
dude.
to
I
take
feel at peace when I'm in public now because I feel somewhat
After-
anonymous. But in the heyday, I felt like I wasn't. I had people approach me and stuff, and stares, lots of stares. Oh God, I was in a Chinese restaurant with my partner, right? And these 2 gay Malay gentlemen, they
Oh,
they,
no.
they look at me. They look at the restaurant sign. They look at me because I was seated outside. Okay, and then they're like, "Kamu ni makan mulu." What the fuck? Ni kan orang Islam. Ni boleh makan ke? Ya Allah.
Oh
It
shit.
was funny lah because these 2 gay dudes are judging me for what I put in my mouth.
Yeah, but technically, you know.
Bruh.
That's not the only hole in question.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We live in a strange time, my friend.
Yeah.
But then again, only that eating thing is a very sensitive thing, I feel. Don't you think? The rest is all
these Muslim, some of these Malay fucks, they'll drink alcohol, they'll have
Smoke,
orgies.
weed.
You want some pork? Tak boleh, aku tak boleh makan. Tu haram.
Today's video is brought to you by Bottoms Lab.
We all know to wear athletic attire when it comes to sports and workouts. But what about clothes for the daily grind? That's where Bottoms Lab comes in.
They've got innovative fabrics, an ergonomic design, and a timeless style. It empowers you to reach your potential with less resistance, interference, and distractions.
Advanced menswear essentials that are comfortable, functional, and ready for any occasion.
You can visit bottomslab.com to upgrade your wardrobe today. Dude, you can just use the code YAMCHA. Get 10% off.
You could totally use 10%. You totally use 10% by using the code YAMCHA10. YUMCHA10 off your purchase. Click, or you can click on the link in the description below if you want to save some time. Saves you a lot of time if you just click on the link though.
Yep. Genuinely good pants too.
Yeah, totally, man. I feel like we're wearing it a lot.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the podcast. And see you again next ad read. Yeah, but the rest is free for all.
But the argument, the flip side to that, the argument is you let people sin the way you want the way they want, which I respect But just don't fucking judge me for how I sin then.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Which is the tragedy that is this.
Unless you're fucking like Jesus himself, then fair enough, right? You absolved everyone of sin. Fair enough, you want to criticize me, right? But come on, lah.
Like I said, I think different countries got different types of tropes, right? And you have to live with, right?
Yeah.
So what to do?
I mean, we have banana leaf. That's the consoling fact about the country.
That's where we can all go and relax, I find.
Yeah. It is.
Like, no one's angry at each other there.
For some reason, teh ice tastes fantastic.
What? At
at Acha, like teh ice is such a simple drink.
It goes well with banana leaf, lah.
It's like nice, cold, and sweet, and then the condensation on the outside of the cup makes it look. Oh my god! Right, especially the rings that it forms on the tables.
Oh, you're like living a movie, bro. Or you're like writing a book.
He makes videos.
So descriptive.
Oh my god, those type of things, and then it creates the culture of this. Do you know this? The rings for the listeners. I'm putting my cup on the table, and then you have the ring of water, and then you do this.
What is that?
You don't know what that is?
I'm not cultured enough. What is that?
So if condensation happens around the cup,
Yeah.
it leaks to the bottom, and then there's a lot of water, and it's going to spill on your pants. So you create that stream of water off the table.
Oh, thanks for teaching me that.
That's what everybody does in a mamak though, no man?
I don't know, not me.
Oh
But I
shit.
just leave with wet pants, I guess. Ayo.
Yeah, man. I think that's what everybody. Right.
Oh.
It's a cultural thing. So when you go overseas and you go everywhere else, it's not as hot. So you never see that shit. Right. And only in Malaysia, right, they set up stupid fucking foldable tables everywhere, and then it's like slanted. So it's going to fall on you.
Those shaky fucking tables.
Yeah.
On the fucking.
Yeah, on the parking tarmac, right? So clearly that was created. And after when I went overseas, I realized they don't do that. All these little things.
No, they don't.
And it's a pleasurable thing because when you're back in Malaysia, those little things are like, hey bro, your water dropping. And it's a conversational topic. So people start talking rather than being like fucking quiet at the table, right? Yeah, man. When you changed it to English, your podcast, was there inspiration or was there like a motive for you to wanting to do it in English?
When I felt more genuine. Yeah. The older I get, the more I'm like, I don't want to try anymore. I don't want to try anything. I'm just gonna be me. I'm not gonna improve anything. I'm just gonna do it. Like the BM thing was an attempt to improve something, which I strived for a long time, but then I just got tired after a while. So now I'm just slowly improving it,
Do you think you wanted to improve your BM, right? Because you really wanted to improve BM, or did you just want to improve for other reasons? Because if you think about it, right, maybe what you wanted to improve on is not something you enjoyed.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And then it makes you hate it.
Yeah.
Because it feels like it's suffering when you're doing something that you don't like to do.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't like studying. Improving your BM is studying. I'm not a hard worker by any means.
I don't know. Maybe you just haven't found something that you liked to study, if you think about it. I also hate studying, by the way. But recently
you're right. I don't like studying when I don't feel like it. Let's say I find a game I like. I'm going to study the fuck out of that game.
Yeah.
Or at least I used to,
Yeah.
I don't play games anymore, really.
It's because it's stressful, that's why.
What games?
Most games are.
Can be when you reach a certain threshold, it's less fun and more thinking,
more competitive.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
And not only that, I feel like it's in work, you have a checklist. Like what you have to do today and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then when you go back home, you want to relax. And then you turn on your PlayStation. And then you turn on Need for Speed. And then you see objectives. And then you're just like, why can't I complete this fucking objective? And then the stress builds. And I just feel like I'm working at home.
Yeah, I feel you.
Right? I fucking hate that.
Yeah. That's an adult mentality though.
I hate it so much. I only realized this when I was playing God of War. And I kept dying, right? Like I come past the fucking boss. And then my 20-year-old cousin is like, that was such an easy boss, John. And I'm the, Caitlin. We are the one that taught her how to play PlayStation at the time. And she couldn't beat.
You can't just go on easy mode and whack.
I was on easy mode.
Oh shit.
I thought easy mode is just jump whack, jump whack.
No, bro, I just couldn't do it. I'm a fucking. I just
Was there
don't
a
know, bro.
puzzle or some shit?
No, it
This
was a
box
boss.
has to go there.
It's a
the
hack.
lever has to open,
No.
and then you can kill him.
No, it's a
is
hack
it?
and slash part, and it was the
Oh.
first boss.
Oh.
Actually, technically, it's the second, but I couldn't even beat that guy. Got so stressed out, and I spent 200 ringgit on the game.
Kesian.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this
It's
lah.
not cheap, but it's 10% of a lot of people's salary, you know.
It is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
It is. And I just said, fuck that. So I'm not going to play God of War anymore. Then I pinjam my PlayStation to Justin.
Oh really?
Yeah, every time I looked at it, it was stressing me out. Every time I see my PlayStation collecting dust, why did I pay money for that PlayStation? Why did I buy games for that fucking console that I don't play? So now it's either mobile games or Pokemon because I have an understanding of the game already.
Yo, I was really into Wild Rift for a while.
What's that?
It's like Dota on it's like Mobile Legends.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's like the League of Legends version of but on the phone.
Oh,
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, and my bipolar hit lah. I was obsessed, man. I couldn't work properly. When I was at work, I'd rather play game. You know, I don't want on dates. I'm thinking, oh, I wanna try this new hero. So games not good for me in general. I try not to.
It creates that whole like obsession. And then after that, your whole day is just. You also?
Not so much.
Oh, so blessed. I feel like.
Yeah.
Can I have some water, please? Sorry. I feel like that now. It's so stressful. And I just bought this new Pokemon game as well.
Is it the one I saw you opening 3 phones with just now?
No. That's Pokemon Go. But on the Switch,
Yep.
the Nintendo Switch, I was playing with it. And then like every time I get back home, I'm so fucking tired already from dealing with clients and emails and meetings and shit. And you know, in events, you are outdoor in the sun
Yeah.
doing meetings, right? And then you're like, hey, can we stand in the shade to do this meeting? So I was like, oh, you know, power generator and everything. And then it's so fucking tiring and you come back. And then I looked at my game, cost 250 ringgit. And I was like, am I going to really play 1 hour of this right now before I go to bed? The answer is yes. And then I wreck my sleep. Then next day I wake up, I feel like shit and I have to go to fucking work again.
Kesian.
Yeah, it just feels
Not a
terrible.
good cycle. Yeah.
No, and I also like to work out. So I like to go on my bike, like stationary bike, or I go for a run. And it eats into my time because if I wake up late, it's fucking blistering hot out there and I run.
Yeah, the manic episodes really fuck your schedule if you don't. Yeah.
The obsession kills you, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm glad I went for help. Now I can manage it more or less.
Actually, my dad did recommend me a therapist, you know.
Were you feeling down for a while or
Yeah, dude, I was feeling. Okay, so this is so weird, right? I was working for an ad agency called Ogilvy, and it was my dream to do advertising when I was younger. And then when I joined it, I was wrecked, you know, because my bosses would just make me work until like 2-3 a.m. in the morning, and then I would have to go to work the next day by 9. Savage, you know, for like months. So I did it for half a year.
What were you doing? Copywriting, client management?
Client management at the time. In the end, I became a writer at another agency. But at that agency specifically, right, I was wrecked, man. And then I don't know why. This is going to sound stupid as fuck, right? But when Robin Williams committed suicide, right, I don't know why I broke down into depression, right? I just felt like, wow, I've only watched like 2 of his movies. I don't give a fuck about this white man, right? But somehow this guy, right, who was, I don't know why, maybe in my mind I was thinking, he's such a happy person. He's always smiling. He took his own life.
You snapped a bit, bro.
Yeah. And then I started breaking down, crying in the living room and shit on the carpet. Then my dad told me just,
How old were you, man?
I was like 21.
Oh, quite a
Yeah.
while back.
Yeah. Then my dad was like, can you not cry on the carpet? It's going to get it wet.
Guys are savage.
He's a savage.
You did ask, hey, what was wrong? He said, can you not cry on the carpet?
Yeah, he was like, can you just roll over to the side where the floor is? Then we can wipe it later.
Oh, dear.
And then he like became serious and he was like, just quit your job. If you need therapy, we'll find therapy. It's okay.
Did he say that to you in English?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I do not speak.
I'm playing the movie in my head.
Right.
Actually, my dad's English is pretty fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
It's on point.
Yeah, I think
What did he do? Is he retired already?
no,
Semi-retired.
he's never gonna fucking retire lah. Dad, our dad was retired for like 2 months and then he went crazy. He was like, "Fuck this, I'm going back to work."
I see.
Yeah, and he doesn't curse a lot, so he's a very stoic man. He's kind of like Andrew, but even more like held back, don't you think?
Yeah.
He's very
Pretty
held
much
back.
sums it up.
Yeah, so my dad's from Malacca, by the way. So I don't know, maybe it's him like, oh, I've made my life in KL. I need to show that I am a made man, that type of thing,
Okay.
right? So I think he has this whole like, oh, I'm very proud of my achievements. I've sent my kids abroad. You know, I have a house, a wife who owns a business. Everything is like, you know, perfect lah, right? So I think when he retired, he kind of like, what's my purpose? So I think that's why he went back to work.
I see.
Yeah.
You think you'll be like that, man?
I
when
don't
you get
think,
old?
Oh, bro, I confirm, I guarantee you I will not retire. I will go
Oh, yeah?
fucking crazy if I retired.
It's
Yeah, I
gonna be
just
really
need.
boring.
Hmm?
It's just gonna be boring.
Yeah, I just need to do something. Maybe it's this podcast. I'll do it until I'm 80 or whatever.
Hell
Hopefully
yeah.
nobody dies lah, right, along the way. Hopefully I don't die along the way or whatever. But I mean, if I died, then I would have, you know, succeeded that life in doing it until I die lah. But basically, I feel that I need to do something in the day. So Chinese New Year is the most painful time because I feel like I have 3 days, and it's not within that whole week planned out, right? Usually it's go to work, come back, edit video.
3 days of nothing for you makes you feel weird, is it?
Yeah, I feel like wow, this is too much. I cannot. I get so itchy. I start cleaning the house.
You not sleep,
Yeah, we. That's why I run like 10K, 15K just to make myself tired.
Oh dear, bro. See a therapist. I'm saying that with love.
I know, man.
I mean, I think I'm
It will help,
suspecting.
right?
I'm suspecting something.
Right, it's that
But-
obsession.
Yeah, you might need to, because then if something bad happens, you can deal with it.
Yeah,
you're
perhaps.
probably better now, but I think you need to be prepared because who knows what life brings.
I'm gonna sound like I'm so pretentious as fuck lah, but I think right in the past 3-4 years, since turning 25, I'm now turning 30 this year. I feel like after these 5 years right of being with my girlfriend has really just taught me how to just let go a little bit. Because I used to be really intense. I used to go to a club until like 2-3 a.m. Club already, right? Oh, fucking tired. Come back Monday, right? 4 a.m, right? I go edit video.
Oh,
Then I like, everybody's just like, dude, you're on a holiday. Can you just relax? I'm like, no, I cannot relax. I'm too young to relax. But now I'm just like, you know what? I did it tomorrow. So I'm hoping,
that's progress, bro.
yeah, I'm hoping, right?
Yeah.
In the next 2 years, I learn to let go a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I just go like, it's okay if things just don't happen.
Correct. Be a bum.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, just learn to just relax. Earlier, right, I'm not gonna lie, before this podcast, I was playing Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
I had an hour to kill and I haven't showered yet. So I messaged Chok, right, on Yamcha Sessions, the WhatsApp. And I was like, Chok, I see you at 12. He was like, I'll reach at 12:30 like that. Oh, okay, I'll take my time. See ya, I take my time, right? So I got 1 hour, 30 minutes now, right? To just relax.
Yeah.
The whole time in my brain, I'm just like, why haven't you showered? Why haven't you packed? Why haven't you? And I really couldn't enjoy my game. I was just like, wow, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like that.
No, when I manic about something and I'm disregarding my responsibilities, it makes me feel like shit. But I can't help but do this thing that I'm manic about.
What do you do now, if you don't mind me asking?
These days,
Yeah.
what I'm manic about and what I'm trying to manage, well, I watch Qin Dynasty, Chinese drama.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Before that, it was Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Nice.
It's really bad when you're manic about something that has 100 episodes. Fuck.
Oh no.
Okay. Binge watching next level.
Is this
Okay.
influenced by your girlfriend?
No.
Oh no.
No, I just like this shit. Before that, it was this concubine drama. I was in love with it. I forgot the name, even though I watched like 70 plus episodes of it. This one was the Qing Dynasty. It's quite recent.
What? So is this how you quell it? By watching drama? Because I feel like watching...
No.
This is what
I'm
you're
manic about it.
Oh, you're manic
what
about
I'm
it.
manic about, yeah. How did I quell it? Sleep.
We just sleep.
Yeah. Because at least sleep is productive. And I like sleeping.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fuck, I should do that.
How has therapy helped? Because it sounds like it.
It breaks down the symptoms.
Right.
When you're very aware of symptoms, you know lah. You're very self-aware, so then you're like, oh, I can mitigate this feeling now. You know? Yeah. I want to talk about other things I was manic about. NBA. I really like basketball. So
Okay.
I was watching a lot of the games. Got the mobile game. I'd play that. I'm manic about orchids too. I have a lot.
Like the flower.
The plants. Yeah. I grow them in my room, bro.
Shit.
Bipolar can get bad, yeah. That's why.
That's
Just random
This
things
is
you're
why I stopped
obsessed
at one
about.
plant. Yeah, I also feel very like I need
You-
to water.
you be careful.
I need to jaga.
It's not enough for me to water and jaga. I need to know everything about the thing I like, you know.
Oh my god.
So the orchids, I feel like I know quite a bit now.
What is a fun fact that you think 50% of people wouldn't know
They
about
don't grow
orchids?
in soil. They can grow in the air.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What?
They're not floating, obviously, but you don't need soil. You can just hang them.
So they don't rely on
The
whatever nutrients the soil
You
provides.
fertilize them
How?
with fertilizer and water.
Wait. So
But
okay,
sprayed
maybe
on their roots.
Correct.
Oh, you spray them on their roots.
Yeah, you hose it down to water it normally, and then you fertilize it by spraying.
Should that not be the case for most other flowers / plants?
No,
No.
most
need the
things
soil.
need soil because too much air.
Wow.
They need to be moist all the time. Some plants
Oh,
depends on the
right.
plant, but this one they like. Most of them like drying out.
Do you have pictures of your orchids right now?
Yeah, I do, man.
Can I have a look at your orchids?
And
Sounds like a coded message, but it's really not.
I actually was really terrified of orchids when I was younger because it looked like an alien.
nah, just swipe right. Just swipe.
It doesn't look like an alien.
Yes, it does. True. It does look like an alien. It looks like Predator.
It looks like a goddamn orchid.
It looks like a fucking Predator, Drew.
Oh yeah, no, up close.
Yeah, I told you it looks like a Predator. But dude, I gotta say these are fantastic looking. Wow, look at the roots. It's so thick.
Yeah. There's a lot to learn about orchids.
That's
as
a
well.
lot of root.
Yeah, look at that root.
Looks like
Shit.
looks like long beans.
Yeah, it looks like kacang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it hangs. Oh my god, that's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
It looks like a logo
I
for
have-
Palm Springs type of thing.
Yeah, I've never seen that in my life.
But these are really expensive though, right?
No lah.
Is it? Orchids are expensive, man.
No lah.
Oh.
The most expensive one I have is like 50 something.
Oh.
It's okay.
Fuck.
The expensive one is because you buy from the premium shit. They mark up like crazy. No need lah. You can just go to Sungai Buloh.
Everyone
but-
buys plants from Sungai Buloh. What's up
Correct.
with that?
It's cheaper and it's good.
Is it substantially cheaper? Everyone I know
Quite-
who's fan
quite
of
cheap.
plants goes to Sungai Buloh for
Quite
plants.
cheap, and it's good. The more important one is it's good.
Right.
It's good stuff.
Is it the one that's like right in front of a main road?
All of them are, Drew.
But like this one is like borderline
No,
highway.
no. It's a row. It's a row of shops.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, it's a row of nurseries. There's one orchid nursery I go to. Really nice.
Can you say where it is? Like,
The name is terrible. Something like Fantastic Orchid Enterprise Sendirian Berhad.
So I guess they're not wrong.
It's a terrible name, but awesome shop.
how did you get into it?
It was so random. Fuck me, man. You see, this is why bipolar is dangerous. Okay, I was just having Haidilao with my friend. No pork.
Okay.
Anyway.
okay.
I didn't order pork. I'm not admitting it. So I was in Haidilao just having a bit of pork, and then
Only a bit though. It's okay.
it was an accident.
Okay.
All right.
You didn't know.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
So it's fine. And then I was with a tree doctor. He's a tree doctor.
What the fuck?
Your
is it?
friend is a tree doctor.
Yeah. Trees get sick, bro.
Yeah, I'm
And
aware
then-
of that. I just
yeah.
didn't know there were doctors for it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
The
then?
more you know.
And I was just asking questions lah about plants and shit. And I'm like, you know what, man? I might get a house plant. What's the easiest plant to take care of?
Okay.
And he said orchid. That fucking liar, first of all.
Isn't a cactus easier?
No.
Huh.
Aloe
No.
vera, maybe. I don't know.
No, it's not. Because that shit gets sick very easy.
Aloe vera.
Succulents. No,
Oh, oh.
cactuses.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they get sick very easily.
Wow.
And a lot of things feed on them. So
Wow.
orchid's not easy lah. I near killed one and then I don't like that. So I researched like cow and then I went down a rabbit hole lah. Which is why it's
Dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous for me. And I'm saying if what I'm suspecting is right, then you never know what. I'm so glad no one gave me drugs.
Yeah.
All right, let me put it that
Yeah,
way.
things would have taken
All
a
right,
huge
like,
turn.
like hard drugs.
Yeah.
I was manic about cigarettes for the longest time,
Is it?
and then I became manic about vape, and I was manic about it, but now it's a habit, you know. Because vape, there's a lot of things to learn. You know what I mean?
yeah, cleaning.
Different
coil,
juices. You know what's the difference? What sweet versus creamy? A million mods you could learn
Yeah.
about.
Oh no, this sounds like me.
Yeah, you're a
You know?
face-driven individual, I guess.
I am a
that's what-
face-driven individual. That's what my mom and Andrew tell me all the time. I'm
What
a
does that mean?
PDI. A face-driven individual is a person.
Oh, phase.
yeah,
Yeah.
when I pick something and then I go really deep
Yeah,
in
man,
there.
I'm like that.
Oh no.
It's called periods of manic mania.
Wow.
Got a booklet. Should have brought it for you.
It's okay. I can hit you up on that booklet, son.
Yeah, I'm sensing similar vibes here.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
You know my basketball mania? I bought a
football
basketball. I bought basketball shoes. I went like 3-4 times a week to go play basketball. Go home, watch some basketball. Before sleep, play the basketball game.
Damn.
This is exactly me, but
Yeah.
with Man United.
I was like this with women. Okay. Until my partner, I decided I'm just gonna calm down and act like I don't care. And then we were very casual, and then I realized, oh, she's quite good lah. Hey, be my girlfriend. And she's like, okay.
I also went on a rampage.
Yeah. When you like a girl, you fucking go crazy for the girl, right? And then it's unhealthy, right?
I feel like I'm in a confession booth. I swear to God.
Yeah, dude. I'm the fucking pastor, and I'm just like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I just sign up for this shit.
Chalk. This fucked up chalk.
Even Chop is empathizing a bit. Like.
Oh my god. Harith, if you knew my life, this is exactly what what I went through. Exactly. This is exactly the path I went
It's
through.
weird lah. We both work with our parents also, so
Yeah, dude. The
similarities are weird.
But luckily I cannot accidentally pork.
You can go to Haidilao with no shame.
Yeah. But the odd thing is I can't speak Chinese, so technically I'm not even one of
neither
them.
can I.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is an awakening point.
I watch Chinese dramas. I'm guessing with you it's anime lah.
Yeah. It's but then again, I watch Japanese because low key maybe I really want to be Japanese, you know. So I don't know whether it's the same for you. It's something that but I'm learning Japanese.
Maybe
now,
low key I want to be Chinese. Look at what the fuck I'm wearing now.
Don't know if it's low key,
Your one is not low key, okay, bro.
It's a bit high key.
Dude, don't you think what I'm wearing now is so Japanese? Like just
Yeah,
just
the
objective.
hair. You look like the guy from Naruto, the smart
Shikamaru.
one, the smart
Shikamaru.
one, yeah,
Shikamaru.
the shadow fuck.
The shadow fuck.
Is that him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I subconsciously buy very Japanese shit. My shoes are Japanese. Everything is Japanese. I try to make it as much.
He's supposed to be quite powerful because he's smart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's
That's
not
right.
the same for me.
You know, I watched the beginning part, right? And then my brother said, you know, the wolf guy? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, he became damn useless. What?
Yeah,
He was so
Kiba.
powerful. You know, the sand guy, the fuck who was bullying everyone? Yeah, he's useless now too. It just blew my mind how all these powerful fucks became useless down the line.
That's akin
And
to
this-
your very successful lawyer. friends.
Lawyers.
Yeah, oh yeah. Nice.
Right? So you can draw
And then
similarities.
Sakura, this chick with pink hair, became damn strong apparently. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but she's still a dumbass line in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess some people don't change.
You know what I
It's a
like?
metaphor.
You know what I like about Naruto though? Can we talk about this?
Oh, bro.
Bro.
I'm born for it.
I just want to point out
Yeah.
that Andrew and I are one of the biggest fans of Naruto anyway.
Nice. Just curious. One Piece? Are you into that? Bleach?
I finished One Piece,
Yeah.
but only because it's a favor.
I thought it never ends.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But I,
I thought
finished
the guy's
up to date.
obsessed or something. He has bipolar, I'm telling you. Or he's Japanese.
It's both. The answer is it's
He's
both.
Japanese bipolar.
Yeah. Yes. The answer is it's both. So I did it. I read One Piece only because the guy who came on the podcast, his name is MJ.
Uh-huh.
He has his own podcast as well, and it's finance and all that. I made him a deal that I would read One Piece and he would read Naruto. Bad deal because clearly One Piece.
Terrible deal.
One Piece is like double the amount of Naruto.
Bro, if you got bipolar and you become manic about One Piece, finish lah. You
Yeah.
become manic about One Piece.
which
Like,
is what
yeah.
happened to me lah, and everybody
yeah,
can
yeah.
testify to this shit as well.
True. Not healthy
Yeah,
lah.
not healthy. But do you like One Piece as well?
No, I don't know. But I just
Okay.
know a bit about the guy behind it.
Ah.
I found him quite inspiring.
Oda lah.
And then I decided, oh, that's not healthy for me actually. To be that crazy about something for me, it's not good.
Ichiro Oda, yeah.
If I was in his shoes, I probably have a shit health, shit relationships. You know,
Yeah.
it can come at a price sometimes.
It does.
So,
He's sick, and that's why he only does once every 2 weeks now.
There we
Manga
go.
is usually once
Yeah.
every week, and he will take
Yeah.
a break.
you know who Alexander the Great is?
Yeah.
He was so obsessed about how people would remember him. Your first emperor Qin, sorry, not your lah, but like your ancestors.
I like how he says
Still
your
ours, still
your
ours,
first.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that guy, Qin Shi Huang. He was all like, "Oh, I'm gonna do something that I'll be forever remembered for." Some people are just so obsessed with like achieving something and all. I'm just like, I don't wanna. I just wanna live and die. I wanna eat some good food, orgasm a few times and die.
Just exist. Enjoy. Actually, what the worst thing is, right? The craving for something of such high greatness, right? That you forget how to appreciate the little things. Like example, if you're really fucking thirsty and you drink water, you forget already, because you're chasing this never ending.
For me, it's diarrhea in a traffic jam.
Oh, that's
when you get it out. That relief is.
I nearly fainted. I nearly fainted holding in my shit before.
That's ridiculous, really.
Yeah.
How is that even doable?
How do you almost faint?
Yeah.
And things going white.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah, you don't know, right? Yeah. Okay, so I was in France.
That's stressful, man.
I was in France. Mom sent me there for an advertising festival. It was in Cannes. So people think Cannes is like this beautiful place where people are like, wow, sun, bikinis, nude models, superstars. It's not. It's a pretty like poverty-stricken outside the city. And that's where I was staying. So it's like a half an hour bus ride to the city, right? So in the morning, I had breakfast, had a croissant, some ham, and orange juice and a coffee.
Sounds good.
Right? Pretty light breakfast. So I went to my room, changed, went out, and I was waiting at the bus stop. And I was like, oh man, I think I need to take a shit. They're like, no, I think I can hold it in. It's only half an hour. It's like a level 1. So I got on the bus. I think it was like 2 minutes into the bus ride. I was like, I was very wrong. This is a level 3.
You missed 2?
Yeah. It just escalated, Drew.
Damn.
Maybe it was the heat. I was there in the summer. So I was standing because there's no place to sit. Started having headaches, sweating.
Headaches.
Yeah. You don't know until you really can't take a shit.
Yeah.
And you really need to take a shit.
Yeah.
I think the last 5 minutes, right, I was holding on to that pole for my dear life. And every bump the fucking bus hit, right, felt like my life was going to flip, bro. And
yeah, sorry. Go on.
yeah, and I just kept thinking, please just hold it in. Just 5 more minutes. Just 2 more stops. Just hold it in. Just please. And then 1 more stop, and then the bus was so slow. And you know, right, when you need to take a shit, right, everything
the whole world
is in
fucks
slow-mo.
with you.
Yeah, the red lights.
That's so true. That's
red
so true.
lights. Okay,
Guy's not driving fast enough.
OKU person is getting off. Guy has to dismount his bike off the bus, and the moment I got off the fucking bus, right, I couldn't even run. I was like speed walking like an old man in the park, holding my bag. I was like. And I went to the fucking restaurant. I was like, vous avez une toilette? Then he was like, oui. Then I went inside. I released. And I nearly, my eyes rolled back as I let go.
It's like you got your fix of heroin that you needed so much.
Yeah. I never knew. And in that period, I was blacking out lah.
That is ridiculous.
These stories are my weakness. Shit stories. I like them too much.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's really bad, man. It's really bad. I cannot stress how bad that bad is. I still remember it. That's how fucked up it is, And I was like, I think I was like 19, 20 years old at the time. I was alone. And I was like, oh my God, if I shit myself in this bus right now, right, people are going to have a very bad impression of Chinese people. And not only that, I'm not even going to remember it because I'm going to pass out my own shit.
In that bus.
Yeah.
Passing out on your own shit would be a real fucked up thing to do.
I really like that you felt like I'm doing this for my race.
That's what pulled you through that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Took one for them.
Yeah. It was in a bus full of white people. And they didn't know how to speak English as well. So I had to converse in French the whole time just to get to a fucking location to make sure I was in the right stop to get off and everything. Because I had a meeting that time as well.
Right.
Naruto?
Yeah.
Naruto?
Yes, Naruto. Sorry.
No. So I just got the synopsis of what happened, right, with my brother. It's not spoiler anymore, right? It's been out forever, right?
It's been out for a long time.
So you haven't read it or watched it yourself, right?
No, I just he finished their exams, tune-in exams, and then they were running through a forest of people who took Sasuke, and then I stopped because the mania stopped.
You know, it's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah. So I found out what happened from my brother, and I'm just like, this character development in the show is fantastic, right?
It is.
The complicatedness of the characters.
Yes.
Yeah. Sasuke, we're all Sasuke lah to some extent.
No.
No lah.
No.
Not the final pivot. The final pivot to Like him
Yeah,
wanting to be Hokage, that's just awkward. But everything else, maybe.
Yeah. No, I'm just
okay.
talking about the complicated.
Okay, okay.
How unfair the world is sometimes, and how you're driven to do shit. You know. So anyway, contrast that with this other thing that I love growing up, Dragon Ball. You guys play watch?
I literally just read the first volume of Dragon Ball Z again today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He collected the whole thing.
So I love Dragon Ball. I was obsessed with it, but it's dumb as shit lah. This show. There's
It's
no
stupid.
character.
Yeah,
It's damn stupid.
Yeah, it's very
It's
one
just-
dimensional.
He learns another level of hair growth.
Yes.
And then his
eyebrows
blast
disappear,
becomes
bigger.
bigger.
Yeah.
And then conveniently, right, the villains come in a convenient order.
Yes,
Where-
incremental in
Weakest
power.
to strongest.
Yes.
If the number 5 guy came first, you're all fucked up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yes.
right.
It's them. I mean, it's cool lah. When you're a kid, you just love explosions and shit.
Yeah.
This is the contrast. I'm just saying Naruto is so written, so well written. Dragon Ball is kind of dumb, but I love Dragon Ball anyway lah. But it's just dumb.
I think Naruto was well written until he became 15 years old. The Shippuden. Do you know Shippuden?
Yeah, the next one, right?
And then after that, it kind of went downhill. And a bit of context is because in Japan, they release a new chapter every week.
Yeah.
So every time they release a new chapter, they have to go through the editor. And so how they read manga in Japan is that they would purchase this book called Shonen Jump. And in this book, at the back, they have character ratings and manga ratings. So if Naruto didn't hit top 3, right, the editor would be very, very anxious to get it back to top 3. Simply because of merchandise sales and everything. It's
So
very
then some
money-driven.
wild shit has to happen in the next one, is it?
Or it has to maintain a certain way, or the character has to come back to life because the guy died or some shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah, so things kind of turn sour because of that success. And I can say it's the same for One Piece and Bleach.
I see.
Yeah, so a lot of things went like sour, and that's why, right, not many manga turn out to be brilliant. It always turns out sour. But the initial part of Naruto was phenomenal.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I don't know whether you watched or read Shippuden yet. No, right?
No. The thing about bipolar, right? In my case, you can suddenly stop something for no reason.
Yes. It just
you
dies.
Just drop.
It just dies. I also know that feeling. It's like I wanted to
Just
start
no
something.
interest.
Yeah. And at that time, it was peak interest.
Correct.
And then it just disappears.
Correct.
Like you know when you extinguish a flame, there's like after smoke, there's nothing. So no reminiscence.
Nothing. You just don't want it to do it anymore.
Do you reckon this is like a something you were born with, or something that you were nurtured and you sort
I
of
think
developed
I'm
over
just
time?
like this. It's how I've been since I remember anything.
I see.
Yeah.
I think it was me asking a lot of questions when I was young, and not a lot of people answer my questions.
So you
Because-
became manic about those questions.
Yeah, and then I just wanted to probe more and more.
I see.
It's because it's curiosity, right? Simply because of that.
Yeah.
And then you just keep asking, and you can go deeper and deeper. For example, if you went on Google and you searched, why is sky blue? Then you're like, oh, it's because of this. Then, because that. And then, hey, did you know oceans are this deep? And then you go, hey, did you know Atlantis is real? Then you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, internet is so bad for people with bipolar. Like you
spend
can
an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The binge watching. Man, I go on Wikipedia rabbit holes. It's the worst.
Bro,
Yeah.
this is me.
Wow, you
The
guys
worst.
are so
That's why Orchids. Just
Bro, you know what was my longest obsession?
what?
Was this island called Jarvis Island.
What's that?
Oh no.
It's a tiny island. in the
Should
middle
we
of
get
nowhere.
into this?
Jarvis Island is this island in the middle of nowhere.
Then?
Literally nobody can visit this island except marine biologists.
Because
That place is one of the most untouched places in the world. Like the corals there
it's
look.
illegal to go there. Or
Yeah,
what?
you can't even get there. So you need to take a ship from Argentina, right? And I can't believe I'm fucking saying this because I actually found out how to get there, right? So you have to take a ship from Argentina, right, to an island, and then the island has a specific plane that will fly you there.
And then
And then you can be there. And
What's there?
There's nothing there. There's a sign that says, welcome to Jarvis Island.
it's nothing.
Nothing there. And
Trees?
there's nothing. It's an island in the middle of the fucking ocean, bro.
What's the point then?
Bro, because if you think about it, so few people have reached that untouched spot. Like if you ask me, right, hey, who has been to Taman Desa? Fucker, so many fucking people lah. How many people has been to KL? So many people lah. But this is like basically a man on the moon type of thing. Like less than 10 people have been there.
I see.
And
You
if you think about it, right, imagine how pristine the water is, how the corals are so unique because it's untouched by pollution and shit.
You know what, bro? I empathize with you so much right now because you sound fucking insane.
Yeah, I do.
It's how I sound when I talk about orchids.
Yeah.
Okay,
100%.
People look at me like, why? I don't
Oh,
understand.
I get that look too.
I don't understand.
I get that look too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I empathize with you, bro.
It's just because one guy was like, imagine going to an island nobody has been to. That one was the trigger lah. Then I'm like, I guess today is the day. I go on Google Maps.
Honestly, you should just share your your therapist contact with
I think
him.
I have a card. Hold on.
Yeah. Just do
Actually,
it, man.
what's the point? Because she'll be like, aren't you guys the same? So just take the same advice lah. What the fuck?
I just had a client like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this deja vu.
You clearly, I don't know, man. Maybe she just needs to like break things down for you or something. I don't know.
Do you think it's a problem?
I don't think it's a problem, but I think maybe Harith is right? Maybe because you're in a good time now.
Yeah,
and
it is.
in a good place now. But who knows where life takes you, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't have hit that unless I went on the whole TikTok thing. I mean, I wouldn't have realized. It wouldn't have. I only started to heal when it got bad. And most people are like that, right? Like you don't care about your lung health until you have lung cancer, for example.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
general. Did you guys watch Yu Yu Hakusho?
Bro,
Come on.
That was
I
that was a
memorized
shit,
I
right?
merized the
So
intro song.
fucking
Nachi no hitoi ga
Sayonara,
ta ta.
bye bye.
Sayonara, bye bye. I know, bro.
That was a sick song, man.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly.
I saved the playlist in my phone, bro.
Yeah.
I found the beginning damn boring, but then when it got to that the
arc.
tournament,
The tournament
and
arc is the best arc,
and
bro.
the ending,
Yeah.
Oh, that was the
like,
demon world shit.
fucking
oh.
Taguro.
Taguro.
was a
I always
beast,
wondered what his dick looked like.
Bro, every day when I'm at the gym, right, I look at myself, I'm like, I need to be Taguro. Definitely not the elder, the younger. Very specifically the younger.
But he's so modeled after Schwarzenegger, though, if you think about
yeah,
it.
it's fine. The haircut, right?
Yeah, like crew cut. He's like absurdly tall. Even his shoulders grow to mountains, literally, not figuratively. You know, and also fun fact: did you know the author for Yu Yu Hakusho is also bipolar?
Is it?
He is literally, and this guy.
Oh,
is
you
the
mean he's just so obsessed about it? Is
yes,
it?
and
Oh.
he is obsessed of his own work. And when he turned off, he just turned off. So he's also the same writer for Hunter x Hunter.
I see.
Yeah, and because of this, the passion for Hunter x Hunter just died, and he just stopped doing it. And now, right, all he does, right, is just play PlayStation the whole day.
He can live off his money. He made his money already.
I know,
right?
but
Yeah,
it's kind of like you can see lah. And if you Google him, all pictures of him are just in a very disgusting looking place, playing PlayStation because he's just obsessed.
Bro, that's my
Cigarettes
dream.
everywhere.
That's my dream.
No,
I just
no,
want to
no,
do
no,
something. Wait, hear me out.
Okay.
I just want to do something that can pay my bills, right? And then I don't have to work anymore. And look, you're never gonna be cured. Probably, you can only manage your symptoms. But if this is my operating system, I find happiness and fulfillment jumping from one thing to another. I'm just gonna be that guy, lah. I'll take care of Orchids. I'll watch basketball. Yeah, then just make my money, settle my finances, and I just go on my bipolar life. I don't care. Sounds great.
Maybe that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think oftentimes people will try to find ways of how can I cure this? How
I don't
can
want
I
to
be
fight
normal?
things,
Yeah.
man.
Just go with the
Maybe
flow.
this is okay.
Yeah, I don't want to fight things. It's tiring to fight. I don't like being tired.
It's very fair reasoning. It's a very logical, concrete
But at the
argument.
same time, I can't sleep. You know, that's the thing. You know, unless you're tired. Do you have that?
On and off.
Right.
On and off. Yeah, because then I feel like I still want so I'll do whatever thing I'm manic at, and then I'll just do that.
And
lah.
it eats at you because when you're in bed and you know that thing is there for you to finish.
But you should sleep. But no, you want to do it anyway. Yeah, that's why Netflix is terrible.
It is.
YouTube is terrible.
Yes, it's a never-ending thing.
Yeah.
And actually, that's funny, right? Because I actually don't watch a lot of YouTube now because I feel that it feels that shit. It just,
Yeah.
The recommended video just
Correct.
allows you
Correct.
easily to
Yeah.
go down the
all
rabbit
my
hole.
Chinese dramas, YouTube.
That's why I just listen to podcasts now because I feel like it's an end, and then like I know I'm never going to finish it.
Bro, I really relate to that.
Right.
I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan only because look, I like him, but I'm not in love with him. But it's just so convenient to just put it there and do whatever you're doing. You know what I mean?
You two are way too similar, man. So strange. You know, recommended
weird.
videos for me
Yeah.
impacts me literally 0% of the time.
Nice.
Like zero.
yeah.
There are no recommended videos that will influence me to watch it.
Oh.
Zero. Not even one. It's not even 1%.
You turn off cookies.
No.
No, he just doesn't care.
I have zero interest in it.
He knows what he wants to watch.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh.
After every video, I will go to the top left and click the home. So I go back to my YouTube homepage.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world, man.
Healthy.
Healthy person.
Wild.
I can't.
Does it actually impact you?
Yeah. Let's say
does, it
I'm
does.
watching
It does.
a video about Han Dynasty, right?
Sure.
And the next one will be recommended like how Han Dynasty was
Yeah, yeah,
destroyed. Who was Liu Bang? You know?
This guy knows.
Like I just have
knows.
to know. I have
It's
to know.
basically a new arc in the anime,
Yeah.
and you're like, I need to know what happens to this guy.
Yeah.
And that's it lah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you need to know the full story, what? Otherwise the context is lost, and and I'm just worried that I might say something, or like it's not real, or it's true but it's not. But did you know? And then
Legit, man. I have to know everything about something.
Yeah.
When I get into it.
Yeah.
I just have to. I can't stop.
yeah,
Yeah.
You guys would do really well if you just loved your corporate job.
Correct.
You would do
But
exceptionally
you
well.
it needs to be something you're manic at, and unfortunately it's not something you choose.
Yeah.
and it's
sadly.
a phase. It's a phase as well.
Yeah.
Because at some
right.
points I'm like, I'm so good at my job right now, so good at presenting my work. Quotations are out.
Yeah.
Wow, I really feel like I'm an event like planner. I'm really born to. And then there are days I just, when it turns off, right, for a long period of time, I'm just like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
What the fuck am I like spending my days?
Correct.
And then I could be doing this, I could be doing that. But you just know, right, if you went to that, you would experience the same shit anyway. And then
Yeah.
you would drop out of it and you just feel like shit because you didn't fucking do it 100%.
Yeah.
But when you do it 100%, right, then you're just critical of yourself. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? But I need to hustle, I need to push, I need to finish this. What is the finish line? I don't know, but I gotta get there. But where is that? I don't know. You just gotta keep doing it.
So decide now lah. You want to fight it or you want to live with it? You want to live with it, try and make some money and retire and then live with it. If you want to fight it, call the she's quite good.
I'll take you up on that. Maybe
I
I'll
see
go
the
for a
card?
session. I'll go for a session maybe.
Not cheap, huh?
Oh, is it?
But it's market rate.
Fuck, man. That's...
Yeah. This podcast should have included Miss Wunyi. That would have been very fruitful.
Do you need to go soon? You got 4:30 is your cutoff, right?
Can I just answer a text? Sorry.
Sure, man. No worries. Maybe how are we gonna do this, Wei Chok? I'm just gonna talk into the.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Convenient. I know we strayed off quite a bit. Actually, we still have so many questions. Fuck my life.
Fuck the questions lah. Let's just talk.
dude.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
worry
You
about
do you watch it? You watch it on Animax or what?
Animax, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Not only did I watch it on Animax,
Then
I finished it.
on
and then I
Animax.
rewatched it on Netflix again.
Oh, good job. Oh, it's on Netflix, bro. That's dangerous. You shouldn't have told me
It's
that.
not even dangerous. It's like it's too late. You gotta go.
Yeah,
do it.
it's too late. I'm hooked already.
No. Okay. Do you watch Demon Slayer?
No, don't stop talking about it. If I start liking it, I'll go watch the whole thing.
No. Okay. To be fair,
Yeah.
okay. Netflix has created a way in which you can finish it in a day.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because they have this function now where you can skip the intro and you can skip the outro.
Yeah.
So you just go on to the next episode, and one episode is like 10 to 12 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I think you can finish a season. Even Yu Yu Hakusho was like that. But the problem with the problem with rewatching old anime is just that I think our attention spans have changed so much.
No, it drags, man. Dragon Ball drags,
Of course.
They
it
like
drags.
to. Ta-da-da, they just zoom in the eyes for like an
Yeah, yeah.
ungodly amount of time.
4 full seconds.
Correct.
At Master Roshi's glasses.
Correct.
And I'm like, why the fuck is this happening?
Yeah.
I've just lost 4 seconds of my life.
Correct. Can you hurry up?
I mean, if it's
staring at
Bulma's
each
tits, then
other.
maybe it's fine, like,
Yeah.
but right? What the fuck, man?
But I think at that time, animation was in its inception, right?
Yeah.
But if-
no, I think it's commercial reasons. They want to make more episodes, so they
Maybe.
drag. They drag.
Oh, yeah. And also at the time, I feel that it's hard to draw frames, different frames.
Oh, true. Saves work time, doesn't it?
Yeah. And now what they do is they create the 3D environment. So basically, if let's say the anime was shot in this room, right? They would create this whole room and then they would draw around the room. So basically, they just draw the character.
Correct.
So it saves so much time and the pacing is so much better.
Yeah.
So if you really want to start, just go and check out Demon Slayer. Just watch the first episode. If you don't like it, then just don't like it lah. But hopefully you don't go into that manic spiral.
I suggest you rewatch your Yu Yu Hakusho journey first.
Oh hell yeah!
Right? and then
Looking
you-
forward to that. man.
And then you go and dip your toes in Demon Slayer. So the challenge is, right, if you go Demon Slayer first,
Yeah.
the graphics are going to be so fucking sublime.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It's going to look crispy as shit.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go back to fucking
Hakusho.
Toguro the Elder Days. where it's going to look like garbage.
Yeah, it's true. What was the latest you watched, anime, if you don't mind me asking?
It
And
was
when?
something good. Sorry. Can I get back to you?
Attack on Titan?
No. It was a fighting one.
Baki?
No.
Jojo?
Fuck. Something Ashura, is it?
Ashura?
It's on Netflix.
Kengan Ashura.
Yeah, Kengan Ashura. Yeah. I liked it.
I don't even know. I just know the name and somewhere in my brain. I don't even know what that means.
Kengan Ashura. It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fighting?
I like it. Fighting. Yeah. I was recommended Baki, but then I'm like, I can't do this.
Baki's too intense. Don't
Is
do
it?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Baki's too intense. I
Yeah.
feel like if you watched Bucky, it's kind of like you basically want to watch like some terrorist shit going on lah.
No, thanks. I like One Punch Man because it was very relaxing. Is what you eat when you make some Maggi.
Yeah.
Watch One Punch Man. I didn't finish it because I didn't need to.
No.
It's not serious, you know.
Yeah,
It's not.
correct.
There's no story.
Yeah,
It's
just watch to enjoy.
Yeah, it's comic relief of animes that you watched before, and it's just based on all those characters.
But then
Yo,
it's still pretty good.
Do you watch this one where it's about these school kids and one of them's the president and one's the vice president?
Tokyo Revengers.
No, okay, never mind. Can't remember the name of the shows. I'm terrible with names.
Are they all? Is it a female school?
No, it's a male school.
Male school.
And the vice president likes the president, but Love is War or something.
Oh, I've seen that recommended.
Yeah.
I've seen that recommended. But I try not to watch.
You like
That's
the
thing.
fighting stuff lah. You like swords.
No.
I love
RPG
it.
beams.
I love it. I fucking love it.
No.
Hands
I'm
down,
on this new wave of slice of life shit. So I've been watching Rent a Girlfriend. And
Is that an anime?
Yes, an anime. So
Okay.
fucking stupid. And I also watch My Dress Up Darling.
What the fuck is that? That should be this video's hook. I'd
My
be curious
Dress
as
Up
shit.
Darling. So it's basically about cosplay and about a guy that knows how to sew. And I find that very relaxing because basically it's a love story that never ends. And it's fleeting. Right? It's like, wow, love is so nice, in the early days.
That's what's amazing about anime. They can make an anime about fucking anything.
Yeah.
A guy sewing, are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's good at it.
There's a
as well.
famous one about a baker, right?
Oh.
Yes, I know.
Yakitate
Yakitate Japan.
Yeah.
So good.
Is that the one where he has like glowing hands?
Yes.
I remember watching that on Animax.
Yes.
It's quite good.
It was on Animax.
He was making this turtle bread. I remember that. Remember
yeah,
that?
the turtle bread. Yes,
Yeah,
and then there's
yeah.
also melon bread.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
melon
Yeah.
pan.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually really good anime.
Is it
Yeah.
you finished it?
Yeah,
Wow, that's incredible.
I watched the whole anime. I even read the whole manga again.
Wow, Drew.
You know, guys, my whole life I never met anyone who reacted anywhere close to how you guys reacted when I said Yu Yu Hakusho.
Are you
bro.
fucking serious?
Nobody.
You know, if you have that reaction, it's an if you know moment,
yeah.
right? You can't really
Yeah.
like relive it as an adult.
Do you have any other friends who like that shit?
Harith,
I think
all our
most
friends
of-
are like that.
Yeah, most of our
Ah.
friends growing up.
Except like two
maybe-
or three guys who just don't watch anime and just like, okay, so the stigma was at that time when we were younger is you watch anime and now it's how can you not watch anime, you stupid
Yeah.
It's a flip, now it's like respected if you watch anime.
Maybe there was something in the Sri Petaling air. I caught the bug.
We went to Saujana, bro. That was also strip
I
Italy.
was around there a lot. I didn't go there. But I lived behind there. So, you know that 7-Eleven
Yeah, yeah,
row?
yeah.
And the vet and some restaurants
Got
and the
it.
Muslim shops that are
Yes.
kind of recent.
Holy
I lived
shit.
that side.
Oh.
And then I moved to Bukit Jalil.
Got it.
Oh fuck. Bukit is much nicer though, I feel. Sri Petaling
It is lah, but no, it used to be, but now Sri Petaling is coming up a bit. Got new condos, all those restaurants, the
But
restaurants.
it's so jammed, bro. Do you really want to live in a place that's so packed?
I circumvent it because I kind of grew up there. I know where to park very fast.
Oh,
And I don't mind paying for parking also if I have to. But I know how to park lah.
I also don't mind paying for parking. It's just the rain, and then I have to walk. And like in the mall, it's just convenient because everything is shaded. Simply because of that,
True.
I've reached that age because when I was younger, I used to do all of that. I used to just go out, park my car anywhere, and that time I was driving my Proton Saga. I don't give a fuck if it gets scratched and shit, right? So I just park anywhere lah. I fucking don't care lah, right? But then as I grew older, I feel like, it's gonna rain, and then my phone's gonna fuck up, and then my wallet, my cash is gonna get
Okay lah,
wet.
it's stress. I get that.
And then so many things just happen in my mind. I'm just like, you know what? No lah.
Are you a car guy?
No, I'm not.
I'm not a car guy at all. I fucking can't lah. I just want a Honda Civic and I want to die not having a luxury car. It's
I'm
like,
totally a car guy.
yeah.
I fucking love cars.
See, this is where I feel you and I can relate a lot.
I appreciate nice cars, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to own one. I'll drive one, have fun, but I don't want to own one.
It's stressful.
Yeah.
It's stressful because for me, I'm just not the type to check my oil, to fucking like see if bro, you know how I pump my petrol?
How?
Only when it tells me, alert, pump petrol now. And then I pump petrol, bro.
Damn.
I'm the
Yeah.
opposite. I'm damn paranoid.
Oh, is
I
it?
pump it like when it's right less than half. I cannot tahan. I cannot tahan. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I better pump my.
The real question is, who are you on this spot when you're listening to this, right? Who are you? Because I feel it's a very 50-50 split.
Right.
I used to be like that.
Ah.
And then I just went, fuck it. I'm just not going to think about this bullshit.
Ah.
Yeah. And I currently drive a Proton again.
Nice.
So I was driving a Proton that my mom gave me a BM, which is a company car. And then you had a lot of issues because they feel like
Headache, man.
yeah, and then you have to
can't-
go to Auto Bavaria, and then I sound like a privileged motherfucker, right? But at the same time, if you know what you have to go through, and they look at you, you're like such a young kid. Some parents you spoil you, and then you go through this service where they look down on you.
Correct.
I'm just like, what the fuck is this bullshit, lah? Okay, I just want to get my car done. I just want to fuck off. I really got so much work. And then now I got a Proton again. It's an X70. Amazing car.
The service is damn fast. You go to the center. I have a Pro Duo, but I know about Proton service. Like you just go. It's very orderly, very systematic. They don't
great.
give you shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I drive a Beza, which is great. I also drive a Honda CR-V. In general, Japanese cars, little headache. They hardly break down.
Very,
they
very
last
reliable.
forever.
Yeah.
I love Japanese
Very,
cars.
very little problems. So it's forever. But I just
Best part is when you go in to service your car once every 6 months or whatever it is, you only end up paying $400 at most.
Yeah.
wow.
Fucker, I
For
used
the
to drive.
Pro Duo Protons.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Used to
yes.
drive a Mini, a fucking go service, come out, what, fuck, 2.4K suddenly gone for reasons I'm not even clear on.
Yeah,
you give me
yeah.
this invoice, right, and I'm expected to know what a fucking obscure name is that only a mechanic would know. And then, okay, no choice, I'll pay.
Yeah. All these fucking fancy cars, I feel this is not for me. But my friend did tell me it's good that you don't know about cars. Keep it that way.
That's so true, man.
Because if you know, then you go down that rabbit hole. So do you really want to go down there? Nah, I don't.
Honestly, being a car guy is like middle class mentality. Honestly, you just shouldn't be a car guy. It's a fucking ridiculous purchase.
I also feel okay. So I'm also gonna sound very privileged, but I never paid for a car before, and I
Same.
don't think I ever pay for a car.
Yeah, I just drive cars.
Yeah.
Unless, right, you're genuinely you have a genuine passion for cars, or you're swimming in money. It doesn't matter.
Correct. Either
Then-
scenario is okay.
Yeah.
In most cases, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're just gonna
If you're doing it for status, right? Or I kasihan you lah.
Kasihan.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, you work damn hard, you get your promotion, whatever it is. You make that salary and then you just burn it all away on a fucking Mercedes.
Depreciating asset. Are you guys in crypto?
Oh no.
Unfortunately, I am.
Okay.
Not as deep as
Something
him.
we can talk about. So when I get into something, I really get into it,
That's a
right?
good one to get into.
I bought at the dip.
Okay.
The
recent dip?
The recent
Okay.
dip. Yeah. That
That's
was
good.
when I got into it. Yeah.
Are you buying your bitcoins of the world, or are you buying more?
The
No, I got.
altcoin.
I'm in Bitcoin and 2 alts. I'm on
Okay.
Luno, so
Okay,
there's
I
too
see.
many to research, right? So
Yeah.
I just looked at those 5,
Got it.
and then I decided on XRP and Ethereum,
Okay.
Okay.
and then I skipped on the cash and the Litecoin,
Same.
and then
I see a pattern here, Harith.
No Cardano in Luno.
No,
there's no Cardano. in
Only
Luno.
got 5.
okay.
Light
Okay.
bit.
I'm
USD.
thinking of getting a cold wallet. So if you have any recommendations, do give me some.
What's
Oh,
a
I
cold
see.
wallet?
I don't want a cold wallet is like a thumb drive where you could store. It's a ledger that keeps your stuff. So then you really own it. Luno, some shit can happen. They can get hacked, or they can liquidate for whatever reason.
And then your
It's-
money gone.
You don't own your Bitcoin if you have it in this.
It's
wallet.
held in Luno. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you own it, but you don't own it.
Technically, Luno owns it. Technically speaking.
Yeah.
But on paper, on Luno's paper, you own it. So if Luno dies, then you lose that.
Oh,
that
shit.
connection.
I was
So
up
there's
to 30% at one point because
Yeah,
I
same.
bought at the dip, and
Same.
then now I think because it
Went
dipped
down again.
slightly again, I'm up 23% more or less.
Congrats,
but I'm
you're
happy.
still up.
lah. Yeah.
Congrats. Yeah.
But-
I'm
but
down
I-
50.
I waited. I'm sorry, bro.
No, it's okay.
You bought at 60, is it?
I didn't buy Bitcoin at 60.
He bought altcoins, I think.
Yeah,
Oh.
I only bought
Because of
Cardano
what?
and XRP.
Bro,
what was the
I
first
waited more than 8 months for the dip.
Good job.
Like I was fucking patient.
I bought at a high. I'm an idiot.
When did you buy it? Bitcoin.
No, I bought Ripple, Bitcoin. But okay, so
How much the Bitcoin at the time? When did you enter?
wow, 230K ringgit.
Damn, that was
That's
quite
50 plus,
that's
I
near
guess.
the high already.
I thought it was keep going high. I thought it would go higher, then it just went down.
No.
It went
no.
to 189, I think, at
Look,
one
this
point.
is not financial advice. Do your own research.
Yeah, please don't.
This is what I do. I only buy when the fear index is extreme fear.
Good job.
That's when
That's
I buy.
a good indicator,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
I'm just very poor at investing. That's my ultimate weakness. I feel money is just not my strong suit. And Andrew can attest to this since I was young.
Oh.
Yeah,
But I just know that I need to start somewhere anyway. And for me, I just know that if I do it, then I'll research about it.
Did you sell your stuff or not?
No idea. I just kept
Okay,
it lah.
again, do your own research, not
Yeah.
financial advice. But my opinion is the only way you make money in this is you hold.
Yeah. lah.
And that only applies to Bitcoin. I don't know much about alts except Ethereum and XRP.
So my friend, right?
But yeah.
I think he bought Bitcoin when I was like Form 5, bro.
Did he sell?
Bro, I think he sold at like 230K. He had like 2 or 3 Bitcoin.
He's set for oh dear.
Yeah, he bought it at like 1,200 ringgit for one coin. He bought a house right after that. Yeah, man.
Good life, man.
Salute.
Crazy,
Salute,
right? And
salute.
I think now
Yeah.
he's probably a millionaire, but he like owns so many altcoins.
Did he pay tax when he sold?
He just slowly take out only.
Because the research I did, okay.
Yeah, slowly take out, and then he went to Singapore, and then he transferred the money to here. Then it's like
Don't say your friend's name.
Yeah, I won't say. But basically, this guy he knows how to manage it very well, and he explained the whole crypto thing, which took a long time, by the way, because I'm an idiot, right?
Yeah.
So it took me like half a year for him to just slowly educate me every Friday night, because that's when I go and drink with them. And then he just slowly, and he's like, honestly, John, if you're just not good at it, just put in a bit of money every month. Not like Harith has said, not
DCA,
financial
bro.
advice,
It's DCA for life.
right? So just if you know you're not the type,
Yeah.
I know you're not the type,
Yeah.
then if you're willing to make a loss to
The
earn,
short term,
then okay
you have
lah,
to be
just-
very comfortable with swings, man. It's nuts.
yeah. But
Every
to-
day these days.
Every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Every day I check it.
Yeah, me too. I'm checking every hour, bro. I'm manic.
Oh, you see, I feel money is just not even within my realm of like. I like to talk about money. I actually just don't like it, you know. But I want to learn how to grow my money simply for the interest of in the future. If I want to send my kids overseas, I
No,
want to
exactly.
have the money, right?
Yeah.
But I just do not like checking. So I don't check my wallet and I don't check my stock. Only like after 2 months, then I like, wonder how it's going.
I could induce your manic mania about it if you want.
No thanks.
You know what? Like,
But you can go for it.
you
like,
know
try.
how I got induced into it? No, I just realized that if you hold ringgit, you're betting on the ringgit holding its value
Which is rubbish.
compared to other assets.
You said this on your podcast before.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
And I think most people don't understand that.
Yeah. I mean, ringgit's fine today, you know?
Is it?
But yeah, you look at the trend of inflation and wage increase, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's
And-
not good. Right? So
Yeah.
why peg it on ringgit then?
Yeah, why peg the value of your labor, the fruits of your labor on this asset? So I was looking for things to hedge.
And we were so lucky on this podcast because when we started this,
Yeah.
a friend of ours now, his name is MJ. He's on a finance podcast and he also has his own finance channel with a friend of his, John, or partner rather, right? So John and MJ do finance YouTube videos
Yes.
and they also do a finance podcast. Now they are also doing crypto. So when I found out,
Is he trading or is he just buying?
I think he does trade, right? You can say I'm actually
I
not
actually
sure.
don't know the answer.
I actually don't know,
Okay.
right? But I know that when he, so a friend of mine who I met on YouTube as well, funnily enough, he's the one that said, hey, you should hang out MJ. I think you should have him on your podcast. It'd be pretty cool. So I met up with MJ. He taught me so much about the world, about what I never knew. And I was like 27, I think. It was like 3 years ago, maybe. And I was like, fuck, this makes so much sense. Because he told me, and this was the killer, right? He was like, you know, last time, right? And people always say this, like, you know, nasi lemak cost this amount, and then now it costs this amount. That stupid fucking story that I've heard every fucking Chinese New Year, and every time when you go out to eat with your parents. But you see what we don't understand, right? Is that you can counter this if you choose to counter this, right?
Yeah, if you want.
Right?
You take some risk though.
Yeah, it takes risk, but
It doesn't have to be crypto.
but he showed
Go
me
Bursa.
a graph.
Definitely not Bursa.
Depends.
But
what in
no,
Bursa.
really, it really depends.
Yeah.
Because he's not with a Malaysian stock. He doesn't believe in Malaysian stocks, one.
Really?
I don't believe in it.
Yeah. For me, I'm okay.
Unless you have very concrete insider news and you work in the industry, then fair enough. Otherwise, you're likely to lose out on a lot of money. If you look at the KLSE, bro,
Do your own research, not financial advice.
definitely not. But if you look at the KLSE broadly speaking, over the past 10 years, it's flatline.
Is it?
Yes. From point A to point B, it's exactly, not exactly, but more or less the same, with a lot of spikes here and there.
Yeah.
But more or less,
But broadly speaking, it's the same.
Yeah.
And growth has been out of fucking 2% or whatever the fuck it is. S&P 500 grows steadily 8 to 10% every year. So what the fuck is the comparison here?
is it?
Not only that, after being in the working world for a while, you kind of learn how these people, after they get listed, what they get up
Oh,
to,
true,
and
true, true.
how
Behind the scenes.
rampant it is. It makes sense
Why it
it's
is what it is.
flatlining,
Exactly.
True, true, true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I didn't put a lot into
So,
stock, to be fair.
similarly, right? How he described his view on Bursa is how I have a view on ringgit. Is just reflective of this
Current-
economy, and I don't have much faith.
Actually, I'm very curious, right? What do your girlfriends think about this?
What
About managing money, yeah?
you do, lies? Okay, I trust you, and thank God she does.
So she trusts you with her money as well?
No,
Oh,
no,
your
I don't
own
touch her money.
Oh.
I don't want to touch her money. She can do whatever she wants. I'll
But when
take
you
care
talk
of
to her about it, then she's just like,
I don't talk to her about it.
okay.
I just say I
see.
bought crypto. No, she was with me because I check quite often and I wait till I buy. Right, I stopped looking for it for a month, and then I opened my Luno app. I saw the price. I'm like, oh, crypto crash. My price target was 166,000
US dollars.
No, ringgit
Ring.
to buy. But when I
ringgit,
checked,
Luno, right.
when I checked, it was way below. It was 130 something already. Sorry, I don't know the US amount for that. So it crashed way below my buy target. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy now. Because I thought my interpretation was it's at a discount lah. So I just checked the fear index, extreme fear. I'm like, okay, I'm going in. Then it went up, down.
Yeah,
up,
that's actually
down.
a smart way of looking at it.
Yeah. But who knows? It might crash again, but I don't care. If it crashes, it crashes. I'm just holding it.
That's right. Yeah.
My girlfriend also is just like, she wants to do it, but it's hard. And then
It's not hard, bro. It's the easiest thing in the world.
Yes, but like the first move in which you do it sometimes can be quite daunting to some.
Taking the leap is emotionally daunting. Yes.
It is. And to
'cause
some,
you're putting
it's,
your money where your mouth is.
yeah, and it's because it's one thing to talk about it. It's another to just really fucking put your own money. And you know that money can be used for so many things. And it's held there, you see. I mean, now it's more liquid, like you can totally take it out and shit like that, but of course it comes with a small fee and all that. But to sum it up short, it's also a big leap of faith because technically, it's sort of like you're not God, right? And you're not like clairvoyant where you can fucking see the future.
You don't know what can happen to the
Yeah,
price.
yeah. So a lot of people, it's very difficult for them to do that.
No, correct. Yeah, that's why it's a risk.
Yeah,
That's
but
why.
a lot of times I'm not even a fucking guru at this because I know my knowledge is so limited on money management. But like at the same time, when people ask me like, "Hey, how do I open an account?" I'm like, "Bro, I also don't know, but how I did it, I can't remember how I did it. I just went to Maybank to Bangsa, and I was like, Uncle, how do I open a stock account?" He said, "Wow, so young when I open stock account, very good."
You went to Maybank to do that?
Yeah. Because I have a Maybank account, it's easier and everything, right?
You did it through a Remisier?
Yeah. So old school.
Fucking, that's
Retro,
so
man.
Yeah, retro as fuck.
Yeah.
I considered it because I like the human connection. But then
He also is very patient with me, which
Yeah.
I really appreciate. So he is teaching me. It's like, oh, it's okay. This one you can try. You can
Did you
do
buy
it this
any
way.
stocks with that guy?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
I mean, I'll
you
be
still
open.
holding or what?
Yeah, I still hold it.
This was before COVID.
During. So
You
I
bought it at a good time.
Yeah.
Hey.
I bought Air Asia and Tenaga.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out, bro. PN17 is not looking hot right
I'm
now.
so-
It's
Sorry.
okay. I actually still believe in it.
Okay.
I still believe in it.
Okay.
And it's also because MJ gave this really good piece of advice. He says, a lot of people who are in stock management and all that, they don't actually really buy a lot of stock. They manage a lot of it, right?
No, they make money with fees, lah.
Right.
They don't care where the price fucking goes.
Yeah. So he was saying, you should know best about your
Correct.
industry.
Fuck these people.
Right? So,
Fuck unit trust, not financial advice.
so for me, I truly believe in local travel and Asian travel because if you look, and I'm not preaching to the choir or whatever, okay, I'm just stating what I believe in personally, right? There are so many low-cost carriers around the world. I've been to Europe and I take a lot of fucking small fucking flights and shit. Even Australia is kantas and shit, right? Nothing compares to Air Asia. Nothing.
Sure.
I can attest to this shit, and I can attest to it because when I fly to Japan, and I fly fucking Singapore Airlines, Cathay Pacific, I fly Malaysian Airlines, and I fly ANA, I still feel Air Asia is better.
Really?
When I top up,
I disagree with you.
the service I get in Air Asia is better. I don't buy the regular seat. I top up, I go silent space, I go to the quiet zone. You know, I buy a higher meal. And it's the same fucking price. And I compare, I'm just like, why the fuck did I pay so much money for ANA, Singapore Airlines, all this shit? And I believe in that quality. And when I fly to Johor all the time, I fly to fucking, I don't know, Kedah and shit for work.
You know why I believe you, bro? You put your money where your mouth is.
I truly believe in it.
He bought the stock. So
Yeah, that's how you know.
Yeah.
You know, a good indication of whether or not you should buy a stock, which is separate from whether you feel this is a good company or not, and whether the service is good, right? I think AirAsia can have good service, but doesn't mean you have to buy the stock.
Yeah.
To answer the question whether or not you should buy a company stock is if you look at whether the employees there actually own the stock.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal indicator because they are actually working through
The back-end
working in
process.
that company, and they have inside information that you otherwise would not have.
But I can throw this ball back at you and say that a lot of people at Nestle don't own Nestle stock.
Sure, right?
You know?
Or at least that was back in the day, lah, right? Or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So there may be a margin for error here. But if you see a lot of the employees buying stock with their own money, generally that's a good sign.
I'm just here to point out he works at Shopee lah. So
No, but also if you look at AirAsia, like I have a colleague today who used to work in AirAsia for the past 8 years. And she was fairly high up there. And she was explaining to me the dynamics of the airline industry. Very fascinating stuff. Things you otherwise would not learn. So for example, long haul flights, AirAsia makes no money.
Yeah.
No money on. So the flights to basically AirAsia X lah, right? Your Japan flights, your flights
Korea,
to Hawaii or whatever the fuck they may be.
it's a commercially driven type thing lah.
Yeah. So they have to sell at a price that loses their money.
It's just marketing, right?
Yeah.
To have those flights.
To Manchester, remember? They used to fly to Manchester. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So marketing is one dynamic, right? But
Yeah.
so part of the reason why they lose money here is because they are a low cost carrier.
Yeah.
And as a consumer, I'm okay flying to Bali in a low cost carrier where it's slightly uncomfortable, but I'm definitely not okay to fly to Hawaii in a low cost
That's
carrier.
too much. That's too
And
much.
as a low cost carrier, I'm buying my planes in bulk. I'm not going to just buy a single plane of one type. So naturally, I have to buy most of my planes are low cost carriers.
Yes.
And therefore, for long haul flights, broadly speaking, my demand is less. Then as a consumer, I'm looking at the likes of ANA, SQ, right, MES.
As a kid, I wanted to fly with AirAsia because the girls were so hot
They still are.
that time.
That,
No,
no.
my standards
Yeah.
changed.
Oh, okay.
I just flew to
have a
Langkawi.
type.
Not bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Some lah. I
You
feel.
Some lah. It's a hit or miss.
misogynistic person,
Yeah.
Women are not just their bodies, I
Objects.
tell you. Huh?
They are. I want this podcast to go viral. I think they are. How?
Maybe they got a startling personality behind it as well.
Inside and out. Malaysian girls, ma.
I want to check inside
Actually,
to find the personality.
to be fair, when I flew to Japan, the AirAsia stewardess were really pretty as well lah.
They honestly are. Yeah.
This is the fucking get up lah, bro.
This is what men do, seriously.
Talk about women's bodies.
Yeah, that's why women cannot progress.
I feel a lot more women are more successful than I am for some reason.
Yeah, I
What
know
the
a lot
fuck
of
am I-
women who earn a lot more money than I do. I think they're fine.
Yeah, I think I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in my life only lah. But yeah, so anyway, does she buy AirAsia stock? Or the answer is she doesn't?
I think she does.
Oh,
I
she
think
does?
Or did. I don't know.
Not
if she
sure now
still
lah.
does. Yeah.
I don't know. I believed in it because every time I fucking take business trip, we ain't paying for fucking SQ lah, right? Let's put it this way. Majority of my business is done within Asia Pacific. Yeah.
They're going through insolvency now, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think they'll come out, right? They should.
Bro, I just want to point out that Japan is opening up this month.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Time to go lah.
To students and workers, but I think
Oh.
by March and April, it's probably going to be open for tourism.
You won't see Harith there, that's for sure.
Yeah, I won't see Harith.
My partner's begging me to go back because she said I had the wrong impression.
Oh, did she
Is it-
go with you the
No,
last?
I was there for work, but then I did my thing also lah. I did my thing also, and my thing was not fun. You know what the best part of Japan for me was?
What?
They have amazing white bread.
Oh yeah, man.
In the 7-Eleven?
Shokupan is mad.
My goodness, what is that bread? It's different. It's
see
so synthetic, but I love it.
Okay, a lot of their flavors are as well, like orange and like sugus. You know sugus? You like sugus?
I like sugus, but you see, inflation is so bad. Sugus used to be
Oh
like
yeah, you talked about sugus before.
like
Jesus
less than
fucking
1
Christ.
ringgit.
Yeah,
How much is it now?
I don't
It's
know,
2
but
plus, I
it's
think.
2 plus or something.
That's criminal, dude.
Yeah, sugus, huh?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's
Sugus
why I
is-
buy Bitcoin.
Not sugus, right? Fuck sugus, right?
So that's the shit.
But did she go before?
Many times.
Oh, is it
She loves it there.
Tokyo specifically or Japan? In a whole?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
She's been a few places.
I see.
Quite a lot.
Maybe we should go together, lah, bro. Might change. Where's your favorite place to travel then?
I don't like traveling anymore because I've done it.
Ah, I see.
I'm done.
I had that
Tired.
phase, believe it or not.
I believe you.
I had that phase.
Of like, I don't want to travel.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was that year when mom and dad was like, hey, let's go to Europe. Hey, let's go to Australia. Hey, let's go to fucking New Zealand. And it was like back to back all in one fucking year. So I went to like 6-7 different countries in 1 year. And I was like, you know what I really fucking hate about traveling? Packing and unpacking.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you remember that time?
I do.
Oh my fucking god, bro! That year, right? I remember, right? All my memories of that year is me looking at my bag, and I just hated to travel. But after a while, it's just like, oh, okay lah, it's not bad. So I think the recent time I traveled was to Australia and to Japan. And when I went to Japan before the work one, I went for my friend's wedding in Japan because he's Japanese. It was an incredible experience. I felt like, wow, this is such a different
Were
culture.
you around 26 at the time?
I was 28, 27.
Around my age lah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll feel different later.
I think my dad went through the same thing as well.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, dad went through a phase of I don't want to travel. That's why mom was like, hey, let's go. And then he doesn't want to go. But then
Isn't he still that today?
no, he wants to travel now. He wants to go to what the fuck? He said he didn't want to go to US anymore, but he wanted to go somewhere. But he went to Barcelona, and then that's when he reignited again. And he
Bro,
was like, wow.
I'm dying to go US because I
Good.
want to try all their fast food. I want to try barbecue.
Oh man,
Have
bro.
you been?
No,
Got it.
I'm dying to go US at least. Yeah, I don't consider it traveling. I don't know why.
I think if you go, you
Yeah.
better go for a month lah, bro.
I think I need at least a month or two. It's so big, right?
It's massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
He studied in New York, and I studied in Cali.
Study in New York. Nice. Where do you
Yeah.
stay?
3 places. So Manhattan was first, Brooklyn, and then I lived in Jersey, right across the river.
Yo. Jealous.
Nice place to visit.
A lot of
for sure.
Malaysians?
No,
Oh, bro,
it's very
No,
far
man.
from home.
How's the Asian food? Do you like it?
Asian
bit
food is very
different?
good.
Yeah?
Very, very good. Yes.
Nice.
It's so obviously there are different tiers. You have your American Asian food,
Yeah.
It's just like a
Yeah.
Panda Express.
beef and broccoli, and rice. They're fucking great.
Kung
right?
Pao chicken.
Yeah, if you appreciate that type of shit, lah, right?
I do.
Yeah.
And
Then you also have
More
that,
than China food, to be honest. Okay.
like
then-
in London, you see like very authentic Chinese food. as well.
yes.
It's the same.
Hong Kong.
It's the same in New
Like
York, right?
Leicester, yep.
Yeah. So like legit Chinese people, they make more authentic Chinese food there than they do here. Here it's Malaysianized. If you appreciate it, lah, right? It is just
What
different.
years were you there? What year to what
Trump
year?
administration.
Yeah. So I was there. I was in Camp Hillary when the
Announcement of the
when the polling was done.
So you were there when New York became very woke already lah.
I was there pre-woke and then became woke.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
very
Oh.
very.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
interesting that
Cold as
culture
shit
war.
too.
That culture war is so
Yeah.
fascinating.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's surprising because a lot of people have this misconception that Americans are stupid.
I don't like that, you know. That's very disrespectful of USA. You siao ah.
Bro.
This strongest country in the world, you think that
They came here by miracle.
Yeah, you think that people are so stupid ah. You pull an average Malaysian, you think he's so smart? Fuck you lah.
Yeah, bro.
How you think they did that, Chibai?
Yeah, bro. It's true.
The US dollar is the world standard. It's like gold.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you have in your country? You so smart, ah,
We got banana
motherfucker.
leaf rice, bro.
It's so stupid. The arrogance, you know.
It
when,
is.
when I hear people, Americans are so stupid. Fuck you.
Actually-
the government sucks their dick. What are you talking about?
That's pretty much
It's
it.
weird because when I go for Korean barbecue and all the Imongkara, Hatamas, all this shit, right? And then you hear like these privileged kids who have studied abroad. I'm one of them. All of us here are, right?
Yeah.
And then they say, oh, actually, Americans not that smart. I'm like, this woman is a fucking idiot. You just haven't met, right? It's clear, right? That means you are hanging out with idiots, lah.
No lah, the basis is probably I watched a Facebook video.
No, she studied,
And-
ma. She was like describing, like, oh, no, I studied. Actually, Americans not that smart, man.
No, you're just fucking Asian.
Yeah.
You kiasu bitch.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
It's true. It's true. And that's smart and dumb people everywhere. That's the reality,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
There's smart and dumb people everywhere. That's the reality. It's just the culture is somewhat a bit different. Like if you go to New York, there are lunch meetings. If you go to fucking Cali, it's yoga meetings.
Send your friend to MIT.
Oh, bro, she
And then,
kena.
and then I want to ask, are they stupid or not?
That's why. It's the whole
Huh?
fucking
What
university.
uni you go to?
Taylor's, bro.
Dumb fuck college? Then yeah lah, maybe.
Yeah, that's why. This huge misconception, but when you go there, I think, right, when you do go there, right, especially I think in cities like New York, right, you are just dumbfounded about how vast the intelligence gap is.
Yeah.
The level of talent there.
It was
right?
very real.
Competition
So
is so real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can safely tell you, right, that Andrew went there and came back a very different person.
Oh,
I
yeah?
know that.
Your standards of just
I think I just became more serious. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's just growing up. I don't know if it was time. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
New York as a place.
It's definitely
no, it's the place you go if you want to be the best at what you do, right?
Yeah,
Supposedly. So even though you don't become the best at what you do, you
get
will at
closer
least
lah.
change.
Yeah.
You know?
You at least get closer to the average,
Yeah.
lah, right?
It's different from here. I'm like, okay lah, apa-apa lah, whatever.
Yeah.
That's me. So
But I think that's the thing, right? it's one thing to be that, but I think you gotta respect the fact that people are really fucking like
Smart
talented.
and talented there.
Yeah.
At least hardworking, you can say strong-willed. Maybe they're not the smartest, but they get it done, man.
Yeah, and actually they're
Okay.
very, very hardworking people. I think even
Yeah.
compared to here, like if you think like, oh, I'm Asian, I work very hard, bro. If you look at how hard these Americans work, right? They work like 2-3 jobs, and when they say that in the movies, they don't just say that, bro. They really fucking work 2 to 3 jobs. You
Yeah,
know?
man.
They really like they work as a waiter.
Yeah.
Then they fucking go and like deliver shit, and then they have an office job. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they maintain their family. And this was so real and evident, right? When I was studying there, right? And a lot of them, right, start packing their bags like a minute before class ends. And I'm just like, wow, this is quite rude, right? Like how everybody's just packing in front of the professor, and it's such a not Asian thing to do. But when I asked them, right, where are you heading off to? It's such a rush. They said, bro, I gotta go work. I gotta go work at Starbucks. You know, my shift is coming. I can't make it if I miss this bus. And you're just like, holy shit. And then they're like, oh, sorry, I gotta help with my mom's business.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Respect the
wow,
hustle, the grind, man.
it is real, man. And then you look over here, people who call them like idiots, right? Over here, like, oh, I need to go back home, lah, bro. I need to feed my dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go home, lah, bro.
You drive your parents' car.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Yeah.
You're not working at Starbucks, probably.
You don't need to face 100 customers a day.
Yeah.
You know? And it's the same for everywhere. I think in Australia as well. If you look at every place like outside Malaysia, it's such a different world, and you forget how privileged you are over here. It's so different over here. And when you go to Japan, you sit on the train, right? And then people are pressing you like sardines into the fucking train. And you're just like, wow, this is a fantastic country because the transportation system is incredible. And then you're mushed up against the fucking
Fuck
window.
public transport.
Right. And then you come
I
back to
love
Malaysia.
cars.
Yeah. And then you sit in your
Bad
car.
for the. But I love cars.
Yeah. And then you have your own.
I love driving. I don't love cars.
Yeah. And then you have your own personal space.
Yeah.
Wow.
The LRT would not work here, lah. Sorry. If we tried to use it like the tube, forget it.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not gonna work the same.
Yeah.
Even in London, it's super packed. During the rush hour.
I don't like the tube, man. I just don't like.
You took the subway, you got lost like for fucking hours.
Yeah.
I'm not a communist, you know what I mean? I'm not a socialist.
It's so strange how people have this. Dude, do you need to go?
What time is it?
It's 4:30, bro.
Yeah,
You
actually.
gotta make your fucking dinner, bro.
Yeah. I
12
do.
people, that's 11 too many.
Correct.
I'm so sorry I couldn't finish the questions, guys. Maybe you should come with part 2, Harith.
Can.
I hope you enjoyed.
Maybe we can talk about politics next time.
I would love
no.
to.
Yeah.
I would love to. Yeah.
If
That's
you're
something
down.
I used to get manic about, so I feel like I still know a bit. So.
No, I can tell I would learn something from you.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know much, but I'm interested in learning.
I think I'll learn something from you too. Let's
I think that's the beauty of it. It's like when you have a conversation, it's long
Yeah.
format,
yeah.
and there's like no holds bar.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
you learn something?
Looking forward to part 2. I'll be back. Thanks for having me.
Bro, dude, thanks for coming,
Thanks for being here.
Cheers.
man. It's a pleasure, my friend.
I'm dying to pee, so.
Go for it, man. Oh, fuck. We didn't talk about the pants. Shit.
Just cut now.
Huh?
We just queue now.
Check out the bottom slat pants we have. So stretchy, so comfy.
Yeah, I legit wear bottom slabs pants
Every day now.
at least 5 days out of 7. That's a solid number. That's more than Uniqlo. That's the market share between bottom slab and Uniqlo now. Is
In
more
your
bottom slab.
world. I wish they gave more pants. Because now I need to wash my pants.
Yeah, it's a problem. I like the shorts.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Fuck lah. I should ask them for more.
Oh, this is your green one, right?
Yeah, so
Hey, the
nice.
green one is nice, eh?
Yeah,
Should get the
man.
green one.
I wish I had the blue one.
Okay, lah, just buy one.
Hey, you can sponsor now, guys. Just let me know. You got our emails. You can DM us on Instagram. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Love you long
Ciao.
time.